What in the hell was even that? Tyler, the Creator, sugar on my tongue. I didn't know Tyler was so goddamn sweet. You ready to do the show, Ashley?
Yes.
I think I'm ready to do the show. Let's do it. Hello and welcome back to another installment of Lost Ox Media. This is, of course, the punk rock podcast, making you take a second look at what you just watched. As always, we are coming at you at an undisclosed time on Friday. Oh my God. I almost forgot this isn't Sunday. You guys see me slipping? Caught a nigga lacking. So, yeah, we're doing the app on Friday because after this weekend, I'm putting a restraining order on our lovely co-host, Ashley. Give it up for Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
How you doing over there? You good?
I'm good.
You ready for that restraining order? Because you ain't coming back until next week, okay? You ain't coming back until next week. We have a lot of good stuff to get into this episode. A couple new jamokes, a couple old jamokes, keeping tabs on Ben Avery as per usual. You know we're obsessed with him. And then, you know, some other good stuff. Of course, as always, like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you think about the show. And you can become a member and support us over at lostox.media. You get discounts on merch, old merch that we don't sell anymore. You get the smoke breaks when we do them, which isn't crazy often, but it's more or less a way of supporting us if you'd like to. And join our community over at Discord, all linked in the bio. Of course, last time we didn't even have a chance to get to our Dubz Generl segment. So I think this week we're just going to kind of get right into it. I'm not going to hold you guys with all these lame ass announcements. What do we always start with, Ashley? Finger on the pulse.
I was going to say it.
Of course, we start out with the finger on the pulse.
Hey, Ashley.
And like I said, we don't want to keep you guys because, you know.
We've got a great show and I've wasted a lot of time.
You know who that is, Ashley? Good friend of the show, Mike David. We're gonna plan a seance one of these days and see if we can resurrect Mike David. I'll get a bunch of those like firecracker sound bites on the board, the one that goes pew, pop. You know, we'll do like that whole thing. But yeah, getting back to our show, we're gonna do our finger on the pulse segment, like we always like to start with. One of the first things I want to get into on this finger on the pulse segment. What do we got in here? Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at the show notes. Oh, Jelly Roll's daughter. Did you see his daughter was talking about the divorce, the Jelly Roll divorce? Well, as we all know,
I'm interested in
divorce is in the air. Divorce is in the air. Last week we spent, God damn, the whole entire fucking episode as far as I'm concerned.
This is Jelly Roll's daughter?
Ooh, don't ruin the surprise for me.
Hey, Ashley.
You know, Jelly Roll's daughter. And yeah, no.
I've never seen her.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping that the audience has never seen her either, because when I saw this, I was flabbergasted.
Well, she looks like Jelly Roll.
She a fat bitch just like Jelly Roll. You guys ready to see her?
Roll.
Are you guys ready for me to bestow this jump scare upon you? Look at this. Oh my God. What do we got? This right here, this is Jelly Roll's girl. Let's full screen that. This is Jelly Roll's girl. Bro, tell me that's not, I mean, Jelly Roll would never be able to deny that child.
Never.
Jelly Roll would never be able to deny that child. She a little thick like Jelly Roll. She got the face of the Jelly Roll.
She's got the face of Jelly Roll. I mean, for sure.
This bitch might be full of jelly. She might be full of jelly. So we all know that Jelly Roll had a recent separation. Same with Tom and Christine. You know, it seems like all the elite couples are just calling it splits, you know. But everyone on Jelly Roll, the Jelly Roll situation, is speculating that he cheated. Jelly Roll's got to be out there cheating. Bunny was holding him down when he was a nobody, and now he's all on the road and shit. And Bunny's just doing her lame-ass little podcast with her lesbian friend or whatever the fuck it is, right? Everyone's speculating this. It makes Jelly Roll's daughter a little upset. She don't like how everyone's speculating on her dear old dad like that. Let's listen to what she has to say.
They were both very open about it, and that is it. Period. It's that f***ing simple. Don't y'all ever come for my father's name like that again. I'm so done. At the end of the day, that's still my daddy. So watch it. I'm so done. Nobody cheated. Period. Period.
Nobody cheated. Period. You saw the way she like cocked her face in? She goes, I'm so done. Y'all better stop. Or I'm going to come through this screen and bear hug the shit out of you because I'm a big old bitch. You know it's fucked up is she's probably only like 13 years old and we're sitting there calling her a fucking fat bitch on goddamn air right now. But it's Jelly Roll's daughter and it's on the internet, so it's totally fine.
Out of my DMs, my comments, my live with that I don't care. I don't want to talk about it. He did not cheat. She did not cheat. Y'all have no fucking idea what happened and wait till y'all find out. Just wait. Because I promise y'all, the view of what y'all have of not only the situation, but their relationship and the internet in totality is about to crumble the day that I open my mouth. It's not.
Okay.
Well, why don't you just open your mouth instead of saying that
exactly, shit? Right? The internet's about to crumble when we hear what she has to say, right? Now, remember, this is his daughter. So she's going to have some shit to where she's like, no, Bunny was the one that was stepping out, right? Because what could be so crumble the internet-esque about this separation? Aside from one of them probably cheated or did something fucking crazy, right? And like...
Or she just likes to be dramatic.
Or she likes to be dramatic. Well, what she's insinuating is everything that's the opposite of what we heard. Because everything that I've seen online, even seeing clips of Bunny talking about it on her podcast, this, that, and the other, they go, it's amicable as hell. It's amicable amico. You know what I mean? It's crack amicable is what they say. They said the whole thing is as amicable. We did it as amicably as we possibly can. Whatever the fuck the word is. You get it. You're not stupid. But what she's saying, oh, there's some big thing behind it. It's going to crumble the internet. That's not what we're hearing. We're hearing that it was totally fine. We're hearing that it happened peacefully. Nobody got hurt. Maybe Bunny got squished a little bit, but nobody got hurt. In that whole entire situation, she's giving the opposite vibes.
Well, the view of what y'all have of not only the situation, but their relationship and the internet in totality is about to crumble the day that I open my mouth. It's not a difference in opinions. Nobody else lived in it. So don't even. I'm for real so done. Good? Everybody good? We're all on the same page? Cool.
Ooh, she is gonna be a cunt when she gets older, bro. Ooh, the way she said that shit. The way, and look at her face, this smimey ass, like, look of satisfaction. What, are you going to walk off on your own live stream? You're going to drop the mic on your own live stream and walk away? And what, come back 30 seconds later and go, you know, I still have to get the gifts and everything like that you guys are putting in through the chat. So
also, why is she doing this in a bathroom?
I don't know. She's probably doing some fucking get ready with me type shit. Get ready with me and my friend while we try to make careers like our dear old dad on the internet. I thought that was hilarious. For one, because Jelly Roll's daughter is a fat bitch like him. And number two, because it says everything opposite of what we're hearing right now. What's this big thing going to be? Only thing I could see it as is Bunny probably did something crazy. Because she's not going to say it about her own dad. She's not going to be like, he did cheat. He cheated every day. He fucked 9 bitches a day. She's not going to do that. You know? So let's give it up for Jelly Roll's daughter sticking by her dear old dad. They said in the chat, why is she watching Telemundo in the background? Very sus, I know.
Was she?
I guess I didn't pay attention to that. Someone also said Jelly Roll and Tom Segura both divorcing their wives after they got thin from Ozempic is very sus. Maybe they're gay together. I like that. And then someone saying that the screen is black on Twitch. The Twitch is a dummy chat. It's a dummy live. We use it as the main string for the other 3. So it goes out sometimes, and there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. I'm sorry, and we apologize. Moving on. Next, we're going to be covering Clavicular. This is all going to be a quick finger on the pulse segment because our main stories are all very big. Yeah, Clavicular, dude. You haven't heard about him in a while? Wait until I show you what I got here. So you remember the last time we covered Clavicular, right? It was on Logan Paul's podcast, Impulsion. You don't remember that? And Mike was like, why don't you rate us?
Yeah.
Can you rate us, please? Right? And what happens on there? Clavicular fucking tears those boys to fucking pieces. He goes, oh, well, Mike, let's start with you. Nose very long, face very long, ugly as shit, eyes a little too close together. You know, the whole thing is off.
You're old.
You're old as shit. You shouldn't even be asking me these questions. You know, let's start there. And then Logan, well, what do you think about me? He goes, current day or in your prime? Like, right there, not a good start. He goes, what do you mean, current day or in my prime? He goes, I am in my prime right now. Clavicular's like, I don't know about that. He like stretches his collar a little bit. I don't know about that. Right? He rates those two goons. And then what happens after? They go, well, why don't you rate yourself? Clavicular goes, I would never do something so irresponsible in my entire life. He goes, never in a million years would I do that to myself. After letting them put their foot all the way down their fucking throats, right? He goes, I would never do what you guys just did. I'm way better than that. Blows their fucking minds. They go, this kid is way better than we thought, right? So with all of that fucking rating, right? Even Clavicular in that moment said everyone with the rating. Remember, he kind of got like annoyed by the question. He goes, everyone with the goddamn rating, right? Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have you know we can celebrate because Clavicular, you don't need to wait for him to rate you now. You can download his new face rating app, okay? Now you can download an app, and Clavicular, they took all of Clavicular's look-maxing database that he has in his mind, and they sucked it into the app, right? So now the app has AI powered behind it with all that looks-maxing technology, right? And it'll rate your face for you the same way Clavicular would. It does all the sacred geometry on your nose and your eyes, and it just rates you for it. Wait until you guys see the little like teaser trailer thing that he has for this goddamn app. He even uses when they asked him to rate him. Logan Paul and Mike Malak. Let's give it up.
Why don't you rate me and Logan?
Oh, people love the rating thing.
You see how annoyed he got? Everyone loves the rating thing. It's fucking annoying.
Logan.
Oh, people love the rating thing.
Will you rate me? Can you rate me?
Rate me.
Will you rate me?
Rate me.
Can you rate me? What do you rate me?
Rate me. What do you rate me?
Very funny. I was just about to point that out. Every single person saying, will you rate me? Sounds like they're saying, will you rape me? Okay? That's what this is one of the funniest parts about this. I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous as fuck. Wait until you see the edit. They got Clavicular like acting like he's doing like research in a lab and shit. It's like fucking weird as hell. But this
is a real thing.
This is 100% real. He is releasing this app right after going to Israel, mind you, where you're going to use the app and you're going to put your face in it every time. And he's working with Israel. That's the conspiracy online. He's working with Israel. He's going to sell all your data. You know, it's like, give it a rest. The guy just wants to look as chiseled as possible. It's like, just give it a fucking break, you know? Every person sounds like they're saying, will you rape me? That's so funny. Listen to this.
People love the rating thing.
Will you rate me? Can you rate me?
Rate me.
Will you rate me?
Rate me.
Can you rate me? What do you rate me?
Rate me. What do you rate me?
Can you rate me?
The number one question I get asked every day is, will you rate me?
Look at this guy.
Quite honestly, I'm so sick of this question.
Look at
I
him.
implemented everything I know about looks maxing into an app where you can...
Dude, they got him looking so worried. He's like in the room. Like, they have the close-up on his face. His eyes are all wide. He's like, I have to fill this app with everything I know. Why does he bust the hammer out? You see him bust out the emergency hammer? Because he needs to bone smash. That's why. See? You thought it was for some, like, break the glass in case of an emergency. No. Break your jawbones to get fucking maxed out. Looks maxed out.
The number one question I get asked every day is, will you rate me?
That is hilarious. This is
quite
crazy.
honestly, I'm so sick of this question. So I implemented everything I know about looks maxing into an app where you can see how it would specifically rate you. I'm gonna say 6.25, 3.75.
Don't give me a number.
Look at his face. His face harmony. Oh my. Look at Clavic, dude. This man will take over he's going to be like the next. I mean, you can't stop that trajectory. I mean,
he might stop his own trajectory.
Yeah, if he kills himself.
Yeah.
That'll be the only thing that'll stop this man, is if he will only be stopped by his own hand. I'm going to tell you that right now. He will only be stopped by his own hand. You can't do nothing to this man. When the Clubacost happened, Andrew Tate was on a fucking worldwide podcast apology tour. Clavicular looked in the mic and said, I'd do it again. And everyone still loves him. They even accepted him into Israel. You know, it was after he bought a nightclub with a Jew, and he hangs out with a lot of goddamn Jews.
Shalom.
All right? I'm not going to lie about that.
He doesn't care.
He don't give a fuck. As long as he's making that money, he's smashing them bones. That's all he cares about. Look at that, my man. Let's give it up for Clavicular, dude. You gotta love that, right? And you think I'm joking around when I say he's gonna take over the world. I ain't, all right? I'm not joking around at all. They're even saying in the chat, Clavicular creates an app that scans your face right after visiting Israel. They're even saying that. But look, this is, all right, you want to know how I know he's going to take over the world? This is how I know he's going to take over the world. Wait until you see this clip right here. Wait until you hear what is being said on a national news broadcast. Wait until you hear this. Listen to this right here, Ashley.
In June, we had the highest numbers of arrests in the history of the agency, of ICE, and July is tracking to even beat that. So we're hitting on all cylinders now. We're deportation maxing.
Deportation maxing, he says, okay? Deportation maxing, they're saying on the news.
Oh, no.
Okay? Now,
He's made it to the news.
He's made it to the news. And not only that, the oldest man possible is saying maxing at the end of a sentence.
He hates it now.
Oh, he loves it. He was the one that retweeted this.
Oh.
He retweeted this himself. He goes, everyone's on it. I'm going to take over. I'm the king. I'm the king.
He said he was
No. But this is hilarious. This guy's like 70 years old. He's going, we are deportation maxing, because the fucking Republicans think that all the right-wing chuds and fans of the Republican Party are all doing this kind of shit, right? They think that, no. They're all groypers. I hate to tell you about it. None of them are smashing their bones. They're all like Nick Fuentes groypers, man. That's the new generation of Republican. They don't give a fuck about you deportation maxing unless it's actually happening. You hear, anytime I watch Nick Fuentes, he goes, they're saying they're deporting everybody, but they're not deporting everybody. It's kind of fucked up, right? It's all a ploy. This guy's sitting there, deportation maxing. Let's listen to this one more time, and we're going to move on to our next tiny little, next part of the Finger on the Pulse segment, and then we're going to move to our main story, our first main story.
Numbers of arrests in the history of the agency, of ICE, and July is tracking to even beat that. So we're hitting on all cylinders now. We're deportation maxing. Since we're fully funded, we just got to keep going.
And we just got to keep going. Couldn't have said it better myself. I don't even have the heart to figure out who that guy is. Clavicular's response, hello. Because everyone's sitting there talking shit about how he keeps using the word maxing after everything, right? Give it up for Clavicular taking over the world. I mean, if some news guy was like, yo, every time I'm not deporting Browns, I'm watching Lost Ox Media, I would feel like I made it. I would feel like I couldn't make it any more than that. Some old ass guy just happens to know who I am. That's crazy. All right. Moving on to our last part of the Finger on the Pulse segment. Of course, last week we talked about the divorce, Tom Segura, Christina P., right? I wanted to show you guys a little something. I think Tom might be going through a little bit of a existential crisis. Now, this is all stemming from an inside joke within the YMH studio, right? They have this producer, and for some reason, he's the last person who should be wearing short shorts in the office, and he always is wearing short shorts in the office. To the point to where, like, the last episode that I watched of YMH with just Christina, she was making jokes about it. Of course, because now she's hot and single. But she was making jokes. She goes, no, come back in here. She goes, I want to see the shorts. Are you wearing the shorts? She goes, come on. She's like fucking objectifying her goddamn poor producer off of those shorts, right? Very funny stuff. And you might think I'm like just talking above the knee. No. We're not talking no just above the knee cut. We're talking like a 4-inch inseam. Not even, right? Now, I like to call these divorce shorts. And this is why, because Tom is actually wearing these goddamn shorts on stage. And wait until you see this. It doesn't get any better than this. Now, this is just one of their little twink producers. I don't even remember what this asshole's name is, right? This is not the producer that was wearing them unironically, right? But in this post,
This person's wearing
them ironically. Everyone in here is wearing them ironically. But wait until you see the picture of Tom, because just judging by the look on Tom's face and the way it kind of fits his new gay persona that he's got going on after all the Ozempic, I can see Tom actually adopting this and being like, no, I worked hard for these legs. Why should I not rock them out in the open for everyone to see, ugly as hell, old as hell, right? Wait until you see Tom in these short shorts. Oh, I forgot Joe DeRosa is the first one that we see in the goddamn short shorts.
Wait, this is real? First of all, Joe DeRosa's legs can't look like this.
I will not lie. I did not do extensive research to see if this was AI or not. I do believe it because it's on the internet, and everything I see on the internet, I believe. Just like my man, Mike David. So I forgot about Joe DeRosi's in these goddamn shorts. Tell me this is not a sight to see. You think Joe's legs look uglier than that. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
You don't believe that. You think this is AI.
Yes.
This has to be AI. What are they saying in the chat about goddamn Joe DeRosi's legs? They're saying illegal. Red bar. Illegal. Illegal Joe DeRosi's in these goddamn shorts. Let's move on to the next set. Ari Shaffir. Look at Ari Shaffir in them goddamn shorts. Now, this image right here is what kind of had me on the fence. I go, this might be AI, right? This might be AI. But why have the first picture of the producer? Like, that one's real. That has to be real, right? I mean, it's real to me. That's
the first one looks kind of real.
You're saying that you think these guys should have uglier legs. I mean,
there should be some more hair.
Should they, though? I mean, these guys never wear shorts. I don't think Joe DeRosa has ever been anything but jeans his whole entire life. Like, he probably came out the womb wearing a tiny-ass pair of jeans. His legs probably don't even have skin on them. It's like denim, you know? I could see that.
Ari's going to pick a no-show sock to wear.
100%. I 100% believe that.
Shalom.
I 100% see Ari Shaffir wearing no-show socks or no socks at all.
Ew.
This dirty curmudgeon.
Okay.
This dirty little curmudgeon. Let's move on. Who else is on the list? I forgot about the extras. I was only going for Tom. I forgot about Joe DeRosi's and his hams hanging out of that goddamn thing. Now here's 3 people that we do not give a shit about. So we're going to skip. Now look at Bert and Tom. Look at that. Dude, there's a different one of Tom on stage, and he looks happy as a clam. Like this right here, still pretty gay, right? But looks like a joke picture. Wait until you see the picture of Tom on stage. I think it might be the first one. Tell me they didn't take it down. There it is. Tom Segura on stage. Tell me that he's going to adopt this look. Tell me you do not see Tom.
Oh, yeah, because those aren't like...
happy as a clam right now.
Yeah.
Wearing what I like to call the divorce shorts. Tom will be wearing these all the time. If you have tickets to go see him in the next couple of months, return them. Return them. Because unless you feel like getting sexually assaulted by whatever the fuck these are, you ain't going to want to go to that show. And look, of course.
Well, they're all just showing their age with their no-show
No-show socks. You have to give it up. I mean, you're either a fucking homosexual, or you're going through some sort of midlife crisis. Maybe you just got done separating from your wife. You know? I see those shorts and I think these things might be around to stay. So we're going to have to check up with Tom again later to make sure those shorts aren't back. Or we're going to have to see what we can do about getting the show as big as we can so we can bully the fuck out of him so he doesn't wear them again. Let's give it up for Tom Segura closing out our Finger on the Pulse segment. Don't worry, guys. They're like, what's wrong with the short shorts? Man, I got short shorts too, but when I'm wearing them, it doesn't look like I'm wearing boxers. Like these guys look like they're all wearing boxers around the goddamn place, you know. And Bert Kreischer with that like leprechaun belt buckle thing that he had going on.
That seems like a Bert choice.
What the fuck was even that? Bert and his goddamn Lucky Charms. All right, so moving on, we're going to be moving on to our main segment. This is a jamoke that we didn't get to cover last week because of how extensive the Tom Segura and Christina P segment ended up being. This was a guy named Dubz Generl. You guys remember Dubz?
How about you suck my dick, you bitch? I do what the fuck I want.
Ooh, I do what the fuck I want. Now, that is Dub General's voice right there, right? It's all going to make sense a little later when we finish this segment. So the last thing we had covered when we talked about Dubz was I saw that video that he did. It was just him kind of talking about how he's been banned from the Creek and the Cave. He's been banned from the Mothership. Those two clubs are now starting to reach out to the clubs in San Antonio where he actually lives and trying to get him banned in those clubs, right? All for what? He tried to make it seem so innocent, like he didn't do anything wrong, right? We found out in the video he was like circumventing the club bookers by talking to comedians directly and getting on their shows when clubs had already said they won't book him anymore. Why the fuck would you even do that? That's crazy. What else was he saying? That he made these AI videos. Essentially, in each video, it was him assassinating another Kill Tony regular, right? He said that he had came out with those videos and they went viral. He said they were all over the place, right? We cannot find those videos anywhere, all right? I'm going to have you know that right now. We cannot find those videos anywhere. He refuses to release them. In fact,
I think he lies.
I think that they probably don't even exist. He says that he shares them with people that go to his live shows, as if that's going to be a big... Everyone has AI, bro. It's not like I could make my own fucking video of me killing fucking Kill Tony regulars. It ain't that big of a deal. We just want to see him because it goes along with your bullshit ass narrative, right? But when we covered him, we covered that, and then we covered how he had gotten pulled on Kill Tony like 4 times within 3 years or something like that. It was like a crazy ass amount of times that he got pulled on that show. And every time he failed fucking miserably. So bad. Tony even let this guy open for him. He fucked that up. And we all watched Tony's last comedy special. I don't know I don't know how bad you have to fuck up to not be funnier than that asshole. It's crazy to me, right? But then I looked up every single one of his Kill Tony appearances, and we come to find out he actually does suck ass at comedy. It's like there's nothing funny about this guy. And then what happens on the last appearance? He walks off. I want to share that with you guys one more time so we could kind of just refresh the palate a little bit. Just so you guys, it's been over a week since we covered him and stuff. So I want to share with you guys that last walk-off so we could just get a refresher on Dubz Generl. This was Dubz General's last appearance on Kill Tony. The fourth one. The first pull was 5 years ago. And then all of a sudden, from 2023 to like 2025, he got pulled 3 times out of nowhere. It was like, what the fuck? To the point we suspected it might have been rigged or some shit like that. Now, this is Dub's last appearance. Wait until you hear Tony's reaction when he comes out.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, your next bucket pool. I do believe this is fucking number 20 or something. I don't know what's going on here. Make some noise. We know this guy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Dubz Generl, ladies and gentlemen. Bucket pool number 20, Dubz Generl. I can already tell you. We have another one coming.
So, white people, I'm new to dating. Are y'all still afraid of AIDS out here? I've been fucking these ratchet bitches lately, and I was in with her, and I was getting it in. I was trying to get it. I was, fuck y'all, that's how I fuck. And she said, I kept fucking. I didn't give a shit. I kept fucking. I'm not finna do this with y'all. Thank y'all very much. I have yourself a great...
There he goes, Dubz Generl, ladies and gentlemen. You can go, Dubz. We're in turbo round right now. We are flying through it. Go ahead.
Look at Ari Maddie. What the fuck was that? Ari Maddie you could tell Ari is the kind of guy that has zero fucking morality to him at all. He is not an empathetic bone in that guy's body. You could tell he's one of those people. He will just fucking pound you down when you're embarrassed in a room. He will not give two fucks. It's the kind of shitty guy he is. Mm. Now, you saw that. Good old Dubz Generl. He couldn't even finish out the last minute. Fuck it. I'm not fitting to do this with y'all. I'm out of here.
What did he even sign up for?
Because he wants to make it. He wants so badly to be part of this shit. But here's the thing. It's one thing, like, I would feel bad about a comedian that's at his level, that is, like, trying and failing. It's not that why we make fun of him. It's that he, like, thinks he's better than what he is, and then he goes out of his way to try to shit on everyone else.
He's an asshole.
Everyone else in the industry he's shitting on, right? Which we don't care about. We're shitting all over these guys. It's the whole point of this fucking podcast. But we're not trying to be, I don't want to be a stand-up comedian. You get what, you can't be the thing and be shitting all over the thing.
Ben Avery.
Ben Avery, of course.
Faggot!
So think about it. If I wanted to be a fucking engineer, I wouldn't go out and like make videos about shitting on all of the engineers in my area where I could possibly work for them, right? Like that would be crazy for me to do. It'd be absolutely insane. So I want you guys to check this out. This is one of Dubz General's. What do we got here? You want to hear one of his reasons for walking off? He gives us a little bit of an explainer.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he goes, this is one of the real reasons why I walked off of Kill Tony. Wait until you hear his reasoning. It's the biggest crock of bullshit.
If I get out there, I do my joke, and it falls flat. It falls. And I do this joke all the time. But that's neither here nor there, right? The fact is that he gave me a hard time. So I changed my name from Dubz General to David Womble simply because I was like, I'm going to get a fucking good opening. And then let's see where it goes from there. I get the good opening, boom, I do way better. It's a great opportunity, and I love going to those shows. But walking off, it was in the middle of a turbo round, and the way he brought me up was fucked up.
Okay, so the way he brought you up is the whole reason why you couldn't fucking goddamn finish your set.
He's shimping out.
What is happening with his facial hair?
I don't know. This is like a black person thing, I feel like. They either have it all or they have it patchy all over the goddamn. You know what I mean? You shave it all the fuck off. As a matter of fact, just cut the whole head off. From the shoulders up, just chop it all off and just start over again. Because we don't need this anymore. Okay? I'm going to tell you this right now. To give me some bullshit ass excuse, the opening wasn't good enough. He didn't introduce me well enough.
You didn't give him reason to introduce you better than that.
The fourth time you've been on, and every single time you've practically like stalked the guy. You know, remember the one time after he opened for Tony, and the next time he went up, he was like, "I did good." Tony was like, "You did fucking terrible." As a matter of fact, I don't even let people from the show open for me anymore because of how bad you sucked. You know, and it's because of stuff like this. If a bad introduction's gonna fuck your whole shit up, you can't be comedian. I'm sorry. If one introduction's going to ruin your whole entire fucking minute, and that's the thing. It's not even like you had to stick it with us for long. You had to do 1 minute of fucking stand-up after a bad introduction. You couldn't handle that shit. And then the excuses. You know, it just makes the whole thing so much worse to me.
Nothing's ever his fault.
Nothing's ever his fucking
whole
fault.
World,
Nothing's ever his goddamn fault. It's actually crazy. So then after we covered all that on Kill Tony, I started digging into like his Instagram, his old content on YouTube, and he's got all sorts of wacky shit. This is a vlog of his on YouTube. We're only going to watch a little bit of the vlog because you honestly, it's almost unwatchable. I just want to point out how shitty this guy is at what he wants to do. Like, it's one thing, you want to be a comedian, you're a nice guy, you're trying to do it all, you know, the proper way and everything. Then we could kind of forgive when you're like shitty at doing vlogs, if you can't edit that well, right? We go, at least he's trying, you know? But when you're a straight up dick like he is, and when you come off as a liar and a fucking a schemer trying to circumvent systems within the job that you're trying to work, then I take all that empathy away. I go, I don't feel bad for you at all. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make fun of just the fact that you are shitty at doing YouTube. Okay? I'm just going to make fun of that. This is how we started it out.
All right, so look, we got to get this tripod. And once we grab that, we'll be straight. All right. So I'm at the Woodlawn Theater, and every time I'm down here on a Friday, Brian was like, hey, if you ever want to come and get some time and do, more than one show a night, I got you. And that's what we're doing. We're here, we're finna work out on some shit. I don't even have no new shit, so it's really just working out on the shit that I already got, fine-tuning and getting ready. And then we're gonna head over to Upstage Comedy Lounge for our second show.
Now, notice how he's doesn't even have the shit up to his goddamn face, starting way too early. Like, if you have to pull tripods and shit out of your trunk, we don't care about that. We don't care. We can do without that part. Cut that, right? Make the video shorter. You saved me 5 seconds of my goddamn life. And then he's like walking through the parking lot. There's a generator in the background, all fucking nuts. He doesn't have a fucking lavalier mic. The phone is all the way down by his ankles with the fucking goddamn upshot of his whole ass wide nose. Okay? This fucking guy. And he does. This is my suspicion, is that he carries himself this way because he thinks he's like too cool. They're even saying in the chat, he has a big ego, they're saying in the chat. This is true because he tries to act like he's like too cool. Like if he walked around like this doing the vlog, he'd be worried about what people would think of seeing him in the parking lot walking up. Oh, who's that faggot doing TikToks in the parking lot? This is what's going. So he wants to act nonchalant and have the phone down here, recording himself all the way up here, 38 fucking inches away, right? So we can barely hear him while the generator's going on. You're black as night, my friend. We can barely even see you in the shot. Put the thing up to your fucking ugly ass face and record the vlog, okay? Fucking booger maxing.
So I'll see y'all inside. I'm gonna show y'all the entrance. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.
Yeah, we really needed this shot. We really needed this shot. All the wind.
So you're just there for open mic. Your name's not actually on the thing.
That's what's even fucking crazier. Was his name even on there? Did he just show us that for no reason at all? Do we even see a Dubz Generl anywhere?
No, he's there. He's got to be there for open mic only.
Do we see Dubz anywhere? I see Carl Payne, Reginald Ballard, okay? I see funny women. Which is not real. I'm going to tell you that right now. That is something that doesn't exist, okay? All right, so he's like barely on there. They're like, yeah, we could squeeze you in at the end after the headliner. When everybody's like leaving, we can like let you do 5, you know? They're saying in the chat, maybe he can hire you. You're fucking out of your goddamn mind. You think I would ever work for Mr. Dubby Wubbies over here? Maybe he can hire you. Yeah, fat chance. Work for Dub. Why? So I could get paid 35 cents and like 6 hot wings at the end of the goddamn. He gives me half of his fucking meal for doing like a fucking $50 spot at some bullshit ass club. I don't think so. Listen to this.
Hold on, that was hilarious. She said, I'm not the whore, it's her. This one. My bad, I apologize. So how do you like it though? How do you like it? This is our second.
You notice how he only puts in people laughing, right? It's because he probably did some bullshit that he flubbed on stage and they started laughing at him, not with him or whatever, right? Notice how we didn't get a clip of like him actually doing a joke and then the punchline killing. We just got like in-betweens of him going, And then you do it like this, and then you do it like that, right? And everybody's laughing because I got my eyes all popping out the side of out of my head and shit. You know, I'm all crazy and black. You know, I don't like this.
I don't like the pick.
The pick in the hair is fucking diabolical, bro.
He's shimping out.
That's crazy.
This is our second show of the night. First, we were at the Woodline Theater. Then we scurried across town. This is Paramvital, and this. Let me show you. Let me show you.
We can't see you. We can't hear you. You're dark as shit. Smile so we at least know where you are in the frame. God damn, dude. This guy sucks so much ass. I think there's another part where he does stand up right here, and I'm telling you, it ain't nice. All right? It ain't nice.
Together. I'll holla at y'all. Peace.
All right, cool. Hey, oh shit, they on prom date tonight, nigga. This nigga got a bow tie. This nigga said.
Now, wait until you see this. Watch. This is how Dubz gets laughs. He does some hacky shit where he like acts like he's a gay guy on stage, right? Something about the way he does this act out, though, a little too natural. A little too natural. You understand what I mean? It's a little sweet.
He was in the mirror like, oh,
look at that. Hold up. It gets gayer. I don't like how he does that. How he goes into the crowd. He goes, I ate with that one. Do you know what I mean? I do not like this. Am I wrong here? I mean, please back me up on this.
Ashley. Ashley.
I mean, I need some help. All right, I need some validation from you. I mean, I do that little fucking like. I mean, what is this? Home Improvement? Is this a fucking sitcom? You got to, you know what I mean? What are you, fucking Fonzie?
What? She was like, shut your stupid ass up and put that goddamn bow tie on every night. Talking about, shut your dumb ass up. You know, you like when I fuck with that bow tie on, don't you? You like when I look with that. Come out with just the bow tie on. Nothing else, just the bow tie. You like just the bow tie for real? Oh, shit, I've been thinking.
He ate.
Oh, shit. And then when she... That's too much. I'm sorry, sir. I apologize. This is too much. I'm in trouble. Well, welcome to the show.
Well, welcome to the show. What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean welcome to the... Is he like the host? If he's the host and I'm one of the comedians on there, I go, can you get that gay shit off the goddamn stage? So this is going to...
He might be the host because remember he was talking... He's not.
Well, no, I was saying I was going to agree with you and say he's not on the marquee.
Yeah.
So, you know...
But then at something else we were watching another time, it was acting like he puts things together.
He was saying that with the last time we covered him. He was when he did... He like weaseled his way into a Dave Lucas show. And he goes, the first time I got Dave Lucas over there, they paid me as a producer and a comedian on the show and this. And then the second time, for some reason, they only paid me $50. Because after the first time, they realized you sucked ass. And they go, well, why do we even need that guy? David's just going to sell the tickets on his own, right? So they go, here's $50 for showing up. We appreciate it, but you didn't really do anything here. So, bye. You know, it's like, what the fuck is even this? Let's give it up for Dubz General's fucking goddamn lame ass vlog. We have more.
How many
vlogs does he have like that?
Does he have
of vlogs?
Yeah.
Oh, wait until you see this next one I'm going to show you.
He's got multiple style.
Here's the thing about Dubz is that he's trying to get on any way that he can. Like he's trying to hit virality any way that he can. This is where all the shit talking is coming from because he thinks that this is in right now, right? Because there's a couple of different accounts that talk shit about comedians and they're all big. I'm going to tell you right now, unless you're like Podcast Cringe or fucking American Redact or one of those other Christmas cookie cutter ass video essay channels, you probably aren't getting big numbers shitting on these guys like that. Unless you're Red Bar, you're not getting big numbers. Like, this is not as popular as a game as people are thinking that it is, right? So he does the shit talking. He does the vlogs. What we're about to watch is him doing a goddamn man on the street. You remember how the people will go up to people on 6th Street and go, what do you do to a dick? And then they go, hawk toy. And then next thing you know, everyone's viral. Everyone's making $1 million goddamn dollars. This is what he wants. He's just throwing spaghetti at the fucking wall. You know? Instead of trying to take what he's good at and honing it.
What is he good at?
And nothing. You know? But what he, in his mind, he thinks he's good at comedy, right? So instead of doing the realistic thing and trying to hone away at that, he just tries to throw as much shit as he can at the wall, just hoping that some of it sticks somewhere. And then he thinks he's going to transfer that into the comedy. It don't work like that. On the internet, if you give people the idea that you're about this, and then after they follow you, they find out that you're about that, they're going to unfollow you. They're going to stop. They're going to go, this is what I signed up for. Right?
Right.
So he thinks that getting any sort of numbers is going to equate to asses and seats. It ain't. It just ain't. But this man on the street, this got some good goddamn time codes right here. Now, this is, I think, where he met up with the guy that filmed the first video we watched of him. Because remember how it was like kind of well produced? He obviously has a cameraman this time. We're not doing these, you know, cool guy, nonchalant filming yourself like it's a fucking goddamn hidden camera or found footage type shit, right? Even here, he's trying to throw some sexy goths on the thumbnail, hoping that people will click on this. This video has 49 views. Okay? And now we usually don't shit on people for their views, right? But that just goes to show you how bad this guy is, because I feel like anyone with an IQ over 30 will watch one of these goddamn videos. Or that was a shitty way of analogizing that, or whatever the fuck it is. I'm obviously losing my wits right now. It's very late. And what I'm saying is just about anyone will watch these fucking man on the street videos. So if you're only getting 49 views, you have to suck ass. That's the way I see it. Let's check out this man on the street. This first time code says, bruh, corny as hell right now. Let's see how corny he is. Look at this, talking to two fucking nice old thoughts on the goddamn street.
He's shimping out.
And look at the way he's looking at her. All lovingly like this. He goes, the real reason why I'm doing this, I'm trying to get some puss. He goes, I'm out here, man, on the street. I'm trying to get some puss from these two crackheads.
Baby hairs are like an inch thick.
Yo, them shits are no good. If you are messing with a girl that has baby hairs glued to the side of her fucking face, you have to just stop whatever it is that you're doing with your life and rethink every goddamn thing, because there is not a one woman with baby hairs glued to the side of their face that is doing anything normal. This is the same type of girl that will probably fuck you like a champ, right? And then she'll light your house on fire. She'll stab you 9 times in your sleep. She'll steal your keys and throw them into like a river or something like that. You know, she will call the police and say that you sexually assaulted her. All right? This will happen with a woman like this. These are the crazy ones. Dubz Generl.
I sound like mildew.
I have a person like that.
Be
So I'm
like
trying to make sure that he knows that. His name is James.
James, wash your balls.
Go clean that ass, James.
That's fucked up. Okay, hard-working men, they gonna have musty balls. Okay, just don't suck them while they musty.
You see what I'm saying? How corny this fucking asshole is? Like, people really do, like, people that are not experienced in filming themselves, or even, like, you could tell he doesn't post much stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's doing what people who are not experienced at posting videos assume the viewer wants to see. He thinks that the viewer wants you to be like animated and weird and quirky and blah, blah, blah.
Like it's for a 5-year-old.
Like it's for a 5-year-old. If you're not that guy, don't act like that guy. Nobody gives a, just act like you. If you're a boring black guy who's funny every now and then, do the interview like that. It would be way funnier if he gave them nothing. If these two fucking crazy ass hoes out in the street acting all crazy, you know, chimping out. And he just does nothing. He goes, next question. And then they go, they start freaking out into that would be funnier than him trying to do that. Don't suck the guy's balls. He's walking around with sweaty balls. You know, it's like corny as shit.
Hard-working men, they gonna have musty balls, okay? Just don't suck them while they musty.
Aliens is definitely real, but they not fucking with me because I'm an alien too, period.
I really have.
You say you alien-proof?
I'm an alien too, period. A sexy alien.
I think this interview is over. I'm talking to a goddamn alien, and then we say we wanted to interview some aliens, and then...
Mine is very spiritual.
Now watch, look, this is we don't need to deal with this corny shit right now. Watch. Just a couple minutes after this, he's still talking to these girls, right? I think brother's trying to hit. And this is another thing is a no-no in these goddamn street interviews. You can't be out there trying to bag the bitch that you goddamn doing the street interview on. If that's the case, you can't post that one. One of you is going to come out looking stupid. More than likely you, the guy with the mic, right? You can't be trying to bag these bitches. You got to think content first. That's it. The fucking is for after. Okay? You do not do this.
Call me _rain, period, clock it, real thing,
Why did I put the microphone on her booty? I don't know.
You saw that? Dubz almost broke his neck. He goes, ugh. Trying to get into that whole booty. Look at this fucking guy. Right here. This face is all you need to know about a guy like this. That's a fucking creep right there, bro. And all his material when we covered him is every opening line is, y'all be out there fucking these hoes? You know? I be fucking that coochie. Coochie.
He's not.
He's crazy with these jokes. What? The set we just watched, the first thing, he's like, y'all still believe in AIDS? What? What? Do we believe in AIDS? You're African American. Yes, of course we believe in AIDS. What the fuck?
He's shipping out.
What do you mean? No, I'm joking. Nick Fuentes.
Why did I put the microphone on her booty? I don't know. So what's your Instagram?
Murder, she _wrote. It's spelled how you say it. Murder with an A. She, how it's spelled regularly, _wrote.
It's spelled the way that you say it. Murder with an A. That's because everyone says murder with an A. Every single person that you could possibly think of that I know says murder with an A. Okay? Then right after she goes _ she takes a minute for the computing to start happening in her mind. It's spelled the way that you know it, the regular old way. I don't got to spell it out for y'all. This bitch can't spell she. She can't spell she. Murder, the way everyone says it with an A.
Murder,
She even says murder and then goes and says the way that everyone says it with an A at the end. You're confusing me, bitch.
Put the microphone on her booty. I don't know. So what's your Instagram?
Murder, she _wrote. It's spelled how you say it. Murder with an A. She, how it's spelled regularly, _wrote. Follow me.
She an alien. She got murder in her motherfucking shit, nigga. Watch out. M-murder. Kill LLL. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all.
I'm going to Europe.
Y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all. He saw the writing on the wall. He goes, I already got her Instagram. I know she's going to be drunk in like 2 hours, so I'm going to DM her. I'm going to DM her when I finish all this blog shit. Tell you right that. I'll tell you right that. Listen to this, dude. Now, this one, we're going to end this man on the street with this time code. Not only is Dubz Generl a shitty comedian, not only is he the corniest black man you've ever seen, which is like rare to even come across. Like you have to be Steve Urkel to be like a corny black guy. You know, it's kind of crazy. They're like the coolest people on the planet. And then he's fucking trying to hit on these bitches, right? You think all these things, the bad comedy, all this stuff makes him a shitty guy, right? You go to yourself, well, Elias, you're just judging him based off of like the surface level shit, right? You don't even know anything about this guy, right? That's what you're thinking. Until I heard this. Listen to the shit that comes out of this guy's mouth. This is going to tell you right here the kind of person that we're dealing with. A Weasley, good for nothing snake. You thought I was going to drop the N-word, didn't you? I wasn't.
Nigga. I love my country. I was a veteran, you know.
I'm a veteran too. But
we fuck the management.
Yeah, what was the craziest thing you seen when you were in the military?
Oh, man, whenever we're on field ops, man, you want to talk about red flags? If your woman is in the military and you're not in the military, that ain't your woman, dog. She for the platoon.
Damn, he said not just for the streets, bitch, you for the platoon.
Right? So now the next thing that's going to come out of Dub's mouth is going to let you know that this is a shitty guy. In case you missed what Mexican Kevin Smith is saying, that's what they're saying in the chat. He looks like Kevin Smith. In case you missed what Mexican Kevin Smith is saying, he's saying if you got a girlfriend, she goes overseas on service and you ain't going overseas on service, that bitch a hoe. She going to be out there banging every fucking chiseled hot guy in the goddamn platoon the second that she can. Is there any truth to that? I don't know. Do I care? No. The next thing that's going to come out of his mouth is what I care about. Listen to what Dubz says off of that what Mexican Kevin Smith just laid out for us.
God, listen. Hey, one wild thing is when I was in the military, when guys would go to the field, I would fuck their wives. What the fuck?
Look at how happy this stupid asshole is off of saying that. What did you think that everyone watching was going to be like, well, now I have to follow him. He's cool as shit. You think every guy hearing this is going to go, let's go to his shows. Honey, you want to go to one of Dubs' shows? Maybe he'll fuck you behind my back, you know? I don't like this. You can't be out there fucking multiple wives behind husband's back on military service. I mean, that is about the most dastardly shit that you could possibly do is try to like troll on a vulnerable military wife. You know, that's you a dirty man. You're a dirty man. I mean, I don't know. To me, that it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it goes to show you the kind of guy we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Right? If you're willing to do some shit like that and brag about it, right? Like I've done some fucked up shit in relationships. Like I've been the person who was like the girl was cheating with, right? Like I've been that person before. As I got older, I fucking, became a better guy, a more civilized man. I was a fucking crazy drunk Puerto Rican when I was younger. I look back at that in remorse. I look back at that like that ain't me. I'm trying to be a better guy than I was yesterday. This is the whole point of this, right? You're not going to hear me brag about, oh man, I was blowing that bitch's back out. Her boyfriend's in the next room trying to sleep, so he has to go to work tomorrow. That's like the most grimy thing to be bragging about. It doesn't make you look cool. As much as he thinks it's making him look cool right now, it is not. And it's hard not to look cool next to a man who's 3'7". Okay, this is the shortest Mexican man I've ever seen in my entire life.
One wild thing is when I was in the military, when guys would go to the field, I would fuck their wives. All right, man. Great interview. Where can people find you?
You notice the cut? You saw that cut, right?
Yeah.
That's because this asshole is he's listening to this. He's going, I don't like that, sir. I just no say. Yo no sé ese. I don't like that, sir. Estoy tratando hablar español, pero mi palabra es muy rota. He's saying all sorts of crazy Mexican shit in his mind. He probably opened his mouth and was like, whoa, that's not fucking cool, dude. You do that shit. They had to cut it out. Dubz is sitting there thinking he's talking to a real one. Little does he know, this Mexican guy is fucking loyal as hell. Let's give it up for the Mexican. But now you see the fucking, what we're painting here, this picture that we're painting here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dubz, Generl, man on the street. He even had a vlog. We'll skip this one because it's really not. Now, actually, no, this is another little level of cringe I want you guys to at least get a couple seconds of. You need excuse me, I almost burnt Kreischer into the mic. You need a couple seconds of this cringe, okay? You think you don't need this. You need this, all right? I promise you, you need this. This is the kind of guy we're dealing with here, right? This video I'm about to show you guys is him begging for a club to make him a regular at the club, right? He's almost doing like a self-tape. Now, this is not something that's like unheard of in comedy, right? You want to get booked at a club, even in the old days, like VHS days, right? Comedians, I'm sure, would send their tapes out to places to try to get work. Hey, look at how funny I am. Here's a set where I killed, Here's a a scene from whatever that I was funny in. I'm sure they're sending these things out all the time. Now the equivalent of that would be to send a DM. Okay? You send a DM. We don't need you to fucking make a video like you're a hostage in the club and sit there and talk all low into the microphone and, you know, all that shit. We don't need none of that. On top of that, this clip I'm going to show you is literally him just begging in the he's in the club that he wants them to make it his home club, right? What was this place? It was Helium Comedy. Helium Comedy, right? CapCity Comedy Club. He wants CapCity Comedy Club to be his home club, right? He just sits inside CapCity when there's no one else in there. There's literally probably busboys like, is he going to leave? Like, we can't clock out until, like, he leaves. Like, what the fuck is he doing? He sets up a camera. He sits in there by himself, and he just goes, guys, I just want you to make this my home club. You know, I'm funny. I've done all these things. Zero stand-up. In the entire clip, not one stand-up clip, not a joke, not nothing. You would think in a video like this, you would start by what might get you booked, right? Which would be the stand-up. We don't want to see you sitting in a chair like some fucking schlub begging, which is exactly what this is. Give it up.
So, of course, we're at the world renowned.
I almost grabbed one of the Cokes to drink the Coke.
And I personally like this room. And it's mainly because maybe I could feel it compared to the one downstairs because it's so huge. But I want to tell my story about me coming here to CapCity and like how I was trying to get in before the pandemic. So,
talking low as hell.
Talking low as hell. Excited because he wants to be in this one because it's small.
And he can actually fill the room. This
also, we get to look at his huge belly button in
Yo,
his shirt.
Ashley pointed this out last time we watched the video. Look at how big the crater is on Dubz General's gut, bro.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
Dubz General, man. Look at, dude, that's a crater. That will suck you in. You ever seen like SpongeBob where Patrick be doing shit with the stomach like that? Patrick makes like faces and mouths and shit with his big ass stomach. He has Patrick Star belly. Okay? You are a Black Trick Star. You're Black Trick Star. Okay? Black Trick Star. I like that. Black Trick Star. Patrick Star. Anyway, talking really low. Somehow he has lo-fi music in the background. It's louder than his voice. I've never heard lo-fi music this loud. Ever. That's the whole point of lo-fi. It's supposed to be low fidelity. Lo-fi. Okay? This guy is talking super low. Music fucking on blast. You know why he's talking low like that? Is because there's probably other people working in the club that he doesn't want to hear, that he doesn't want them to hear that he's making this lame ass video in the middle of their club. And like I said, some of them are probably waiting to close down the bar. And this asshole is doing this right here.
I don't know if you guys know, if you're new to Austin or you're a new comic, the waiting list was forever. You would send out an email and you would wait for them to contact you.
Sir, we can't hear you.
Not for a show, not for a showcase.
Sir, we can't hear you. All right? We can't hear you. And we will watch no more of this. I'm going to skip through. I'm going to show you guys. Look at this. Let's rip the scrub bar a little bit. We don't need to hear what he's saying. I just need you to see how pathetic this is, right? We ripped the scroll bar. No stand up. You see what I'm talking about? I'm just ripping the scroll bar, right? No stand up.
Is he holding a mic?
He's holding a lavalier mic, like one of those little
like
DJIs, just way down
Why
there.
Why doesn't he just stick it on his shirt?
Because he sucks ass. He's trying to do what he thinks that everyone else does in the videos because that's how it's supposed to be done. He doesn't do like, well, let me test the audio and listen back. Let me make sure the level is right. Doesn't do none of that. Doesn't take into consideration that anyone else would have to watch this video aside from him. And that's all I wanted to point out to you guys. Look, now we're at the end of this 3-minute video. Not a stand-up clip in sight. Not a stand-up clip in sight. That would be like, let's go back to the engineer example. That'd be like me sending in my resume for an engineer fucking firm, right? And the resume says, I worked at McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, and fucking Pizza Hut. Or better yet, It would be like as if I sent them a blank fucking piece of paper. That's essentially what this video is. You're essentially sending a resume to a comedy club, might as well be a blank piece of paper. They have nothing in there to prove to them that you would be able to do any stand-up. Send them a self-tape in DM form. We do not need your shitty fucking YouTube video, okay?
I'll let you guys.
Yeah, you will not holler at us. You will not I'm being a super huge dick today. It's very fun. I am very excited about it. All right, so we don't have much more time for Dubz General. What should we check out? You guys want to see how I was poking at him? All right, let's check out. Let's tie some loose ends together. Why don't we? Right before we get into me dogging on him in his live streams, right? Because I was dogging. We were dogging pretty goddamn hard. You know how Trump likes to say.
We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
We like to do a little trolling around here. So in the very first video we watched of him 2 weeks ago when we covered him, right? He had talked about getting trespassed from the mothership. When I was doing some research, ladies and gentlemen, I found the video of Dubz being trespassed from the mothership. We have it right here on Instagram. Wait until you see this. He does all of his same old fucking videography, all the same old videography tips, tricks, and moves that you like to see from before in the last vlog, right? He does the filming from down low, from way down low, right? Microphone, all full blast. Everyone's fucking, you hear all the street noise in the background, right? Look at this asshole. Look at this. At least in this one, it's daytime, so we can see him. You know, in the last one, I felt like I was just, you might have had like a cap on the lens. You know what I mean? I didn't know what was happening. Look, again, we don't need this part. He could that whole like front. Just cut that part out. What are you doing? Nobody gives a fuck about you staring into the camera like this. We don't care about that. You see what I'm talking? This guy sucks.
How much longer is it gonna take?
I'm doing like a Ben Avery level freak out. He's getting me so agitated.
He's just getting a case number for us, so it should be a couple more minutes. All right. Can I go take a picture of the sign out there? Yeah.
Take another hit.
Excuse me, buddy. Excuse me, buddy. Excuse me, buddy. Excuse me, buddy.
I love that. This is one of my favorite parts. He says the cops are telling him we're gonna get a case number ready. They're doing the trespassing over there. We're gonna come back and talk to you in a second. He says to the cops, "You guys mind if I go over there and film that sign real quick? You know, can I just go film that sign, you know, real fast?" They go, "Yeah, sure. No big deal. We don't give a fuck."
They don't give a fuck about the trespassing thing.
We don't even care about the trespassing. We're literally just doing our jobs. So he's all agitated about the trespassing. He thinks he's the biggest thing in fucking Austin. He's trying to blast through the crowd because he's all agitated. He's like, "Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, brother. Excuse me." Well, calm it down, bro. You got all the time in the world. You're going to be out here for a minute because you ain't allowed back in, right? You got all the time in the world to film that sign. Chill the fuck out. Then he goes to film the sign, and he does this with the camera. He goes, "Let me film the sign." And he shakes his fucking phone like a million goddamn times. You can't read anything.
All right. Can I go take a picture of the sign out there? Yeah. Cool. Excuse me, buddy. Excuse me, buddy.
Look
Excuse
at
me, buddy.
him.
Excuse me, buddy.
Like this. I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of that. Hold up. No, laughing like a fucking chode.
And then I'll get a picture of you real quick. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You guys do the mugshots now?
I don't know what's called.
That's the funniest part right there. So the cop is saying to him, "We need to get a picture of you real fast because we're going to need something to hang up inside so that everyone knows what your black ass looks like so they don't let you back in," right? He's treating it like a fan wants to get a photo. He goes, "Yeah, sure, no problem." Gets all smiley in the goddamn camera like this. What is this?
And And then I'll get a picture of you real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Like as if he's getting accosted by a fan walking down the street. Yeah, let's get it over with real quick. You know? I gotta go make it to the next open mic.
You guys do the mug shots now?
I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but I was just gonna wait for him to.
Oh yeah, we needed that. I forgot about that. We needed the close up of your cheek.
I don't live in Austin.
You don't live here?
No, sir.
Okay, you live in Florida?
I live in.
Where do you just visit?
Oh, so he does know how to edit. So you can bleep out where you live. You can bleep out where you live, right? But you can't cut any of that bullshit out the front or the back end of the video, right? You have to make us wait through 48 seconds of your fucking ugly face before we get to any of the meat of the shit. But you do know how to cut out the audio so that we don't hear your address. All right, I just want to make sure.
What's your current address in Austin, brother?
I don't live in Austin.
You don't live here?
No, sir.
Okay, you live in Florida?
I live in.
Where do you just visit?
So we do know how to edit. Okay.
What's your address?
I just want to be trespassed and go about my.
Okay. All right, good, man. Here's your ID, brother. Do you have any questions for us at the moment?
Why am I being trespassed?
That I don't know. The staff decided that they want you in this club. I don't know if you had issues with them in the past or anything of that nature. I'm not aware.
Okay.
For the reasoning, they don't have to tell us. They just have to tell us if they don't want you inside.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Sure. Cool. And it's from the year from this date?
Yes. Correct.
And they could do it again.
Look, and that's the funniest part. You catch that at the end. When we were watching him talk about this in that other video, he was making it seem like they permanently trespassed him. And then you hear right there at the end, he just goes, okay, so it's a year from this date, right? You got a 1-year ban. They're going to forget who you are. And they're going to be like, yeah, he can come back in. He's going to walk back in. He's going to blow the entire place up. And they're going to regret it. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. Dubz Generl is probably a terrorist in the making. We are watching like a making of a murderer. This is Stephen Avery, Ben Avery's cousin. Ben Avery's cousin. So now, look, I did all that digging into Dubz Generl, and trust me, we will find some other stuff to dig up later. We're going to keep tabs on this guy, right? I want to show you guys some of his live streams. Dubz Generl right here. Live streaming his ass off. Where's that attachment opening? There it is. So Dubz Generl, when I was following him the past 2 weeks, right? I did the same typical thing I always do with all of the jamokes that I get a taste for, a hankering on, right? I set notifications on everything. I'm not scared to hit notifications all. You know, I do that for all the jamokes. You should see my phone go off when Luis J. Gomez hits one of his manic swings. That nigga, dude, that nigga will tweet like 38 times in like 20 minutes, you know? And then he drops the phone. He doesn't touch it again for a week. He goes and he does it all over again. It's crazy, you know? But I have I get every single one of them. So as soon as I see those notifications go off, I click them. I go right into them sometimes, you know? I saw notification go off for Dubz Generl about to go live. I said, why not? You know, I'm not doing anything. You know, I'm going to go check out my man Dubz. My man Dubz Generl, the Dollar General store. So why? Look, I'm the only one in there. Again, only thing we're trying to point out to you is how corny this man is. This was just an observation. This was like a reconnaissance mission. I went in. I didn't say anything. I sat there like a good little boy with my thumbs like this, and I watched. And I saw a corniness unfold. Watch this. Oh. God damn.
Hey, just relax. Baby, I love you every day. Baby, I love you. This is really my shit. I don't know why I like this song so much, but LMA makes me moist on the inside, nigga. LMA makes me moist on the inside, cause she be singing, she be like,
remember I told you how I thought the nigga was sweet. And he's sitting here talking about how this person makes him moist on the inside. And then he hits the cue. He goes and hits the cue. He goes, yo, this bitch be making me moist on the inside, man. Doubles down. I'm telling you, she making me so moist. Right? And then he hits the cue right when she goes to sing. He goes, because she be doing like this. And then the girl starts singing. Watch this. This is the sweetest thing I've ever seen.
LMA makes me moist on the inside. Because she be singing, she be like,
hey, how you doing? How's your day going? You know that you can always say what's on your mind. Are you on your way home?
what y'all know about LMA?
We don't know anything.
Alright.
I don't know shit because I'm not black and I wasn't born in 76. So I wasn't growing up in the 80s when all this lame shit was popular. I'm sorry. I just wasn't. You know?
Take off your shoes, hot water in the tub for you. Don't have to, but I love to do.
Come on, bitch.
Bartender, I pour a drink.
Gay as hell. It's like that for like 3 minutes, right? Now watch. I'm the only one in there for 3 minutes. We're gonna skip ahead to the end, right? He notices. He goes, damn, there's only one person watching and I'm kind of just making myself look stupid here. He just ends the live stream. That's what he would do. I would randomly catch him going live. It's not at the time, he didn't know, okay, I had DM'd him asking him about the AI videos, right? That was it. It wasn't like I was poking jabs at him and shit yet. So he wasn't like, oh, Lost Docs Media is watching, I'm ending the live. He just was ending it because I was the only one in there. And he's sitting there doing R&B bops like a fucking idiot, right? So watch him. He just sees, oh, no one's coming in here. I guess I should just, end the live. Look at his face right here. Why would anyone want to watch this live? Why? Tell me. Watch this. Okay. Live ended. I was jamming right there. I was at home like, okay. I said, what? We getting down. He ends the live. Just like that. He goes, oh, there's only one guy watching. You give up so easily? Shit. We used to do this show nobody would watch. 4 hours I'd be talking to the fucking ether. I still do. I still talk to the ether. I'd be out there talking to the ether. Now watch this. Same day, right? He goes live again. This time at 1:46 in the morning. Dubz Generl. So we went from afternoon R&B bops, right? To him going live at 1:40 in the morning. Now he thinks he's going to go live and the shit's going to start popping, right?
Who's up at 1:45?
I was up.
I was asleep.
I was over there. I'm
over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick.
I was like
I'm
this.
Stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man. Like for real.
I was in my bed 1:36 like this. Breathing heavy. And then all of a sudden, I see the notification for Dubz. I go, hold on. I bust a nut real quick. I get into the live stream as fast as I can. I'm not playing games here. We're here to see what these assholes are up to. So 1:46 in the morning, he thinks the shit's going to be popping off. Little does he know, it's only me with my dick in my hand. Watch this. Look at my man. You saw how drunk you look? He's wasted. What are we even watching? What are we even watching? Does anyone know? Does anyone know what this is? This is like a Bigfoot sighting. What are we even watching? Why are we still doing the fucking downward angle? Why is your thumb in the goddamn way of the camera now? Are you holding the phone like this? Are you holding it like this? Why are we doing all of this? You're wasted. It's 1:40 in the fucking morning. You thought the shit was going to be popping. It ain't. It's only me. Watch this. Nothing. We have nothing. In case you're only listening at home, there's a very inebriated looking black man on the screen. Half of the screen's taken up by his huge fucking thumb. Okay? That's it. Fake silver chain on. Limping. What's with the limping? Why is he limping? He's walking like a pirate. He's walking like that pirate from fucking the back rooms. That giant ass pirate. Holy shit. Thumb. More thumb. Look. Opens the car. Gets in the car. Look. Now notice. We are getting into the passenger seat of the car. Motherfucker ain't even got his own whip. What are you getting into, an Uber? You getting into
Well,
an
if
Uber?
he's drunk, let's hope.
Very true. But see, this is a real man would just get into his own goddamn car and beast mode that shit home on live. Cops watching and all. A real nigga would have been in that bitch committing crimes. Okay? Come on, just end it. Look at this fat fucking stupid bitch. What? Wide nose breathing all the white man's air.
He hasn't even said anything.
He won't. This is his problem. He gets on the live thinking you, the audience, needs to pop the shit off by asking him questions, right? That ain't how it works. You are the entertainer. You need to be fucking entertaining me for me to stick around this. If we started an episode of this show and I just sat here like a dumbass waiting for the chat to fucking go off, it would never happen because they would get on the stream, they'd see me with my thumb up my ass, and they would go, I don't want to watch this, bye, and they would leave. You have to keep the fucking train moving, bro. You can't be sitting here like this, depressed and black, and expect us to be into this. This is not going to work. Quiet. Crickets in there. It sounds like he's doing a comedy set. There's nothing happening. Woo, dead air. Just nothing but dead air. Smiling his ass off. Ends the live stream. That was a good shot, though. That's like a movie shot right there. Like as if some oogie boogie was coming out of the shadows. Yo, we are racist this episode, dude. Oh my God. But it's not. Ashley's black. I'm allowed to say all this. If Ashley's black, I can say all this stuff. So it's not even that big of a deal. It ain't even that big of a deal. So look, this is the last little bit of Dubz General. We're going to move on to our next segment. This last one was good. This time, I said we're going to do a little bit of fucking around. We're going to do a little bit of trolling, all right?
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
Let's go. We do a little trolling. You know? Look, Sid's in there. He's got one of them toy mouses in his mouth right now. Dude, my cat, if my cat goes and gets one of the toy mice in his shit, he runs around the house with the mouse still in his mouth, right? And he just goes, Aah! Running around my house like a psychopath. He goes, Meh, meh, and he still has the mouth in. It's crazy. So if you hear him, I apologize. We are not killing him. We are not killing. He's fine. Okay. If anything, he's happy as a clam, just screaming with the mouse in his mouth. Mouse in his mouth. It's hard to say. It really is. It's not just that I'm high. All right. So look, this is Dubz General. This is me jumping into the live stream. Now we're fucking with him. Now we're starting to type. Now we're starting to say.
This is time 3.
This is the 4th time.
4th time.
The 3rd time, it wasn't that good. It's very long. We're kind of running out of time for his segment. This is the 3rd time. This time, I start talking some shit. Watch this.
There's 2 of you, though.
Wait, what do you mean by that? There's 2 of me.
There's 2 people watching.
Oh, yeah. This time, one of his, fucking buddies was in the chat or something. You know, sometimes you get your mom to watch.
Yeah.
My mom's watching right now. And I hate that bitch. No, I'm just... So now, same way we're starting out. He expects us to do all the work, right? Trying to act cool. He's smoking a joint right now.
Homeboy looking fresh. You got that fresh cut.
Okay, homeboy looking fresh. You got that fresh cut,
They
right?
forgot your beard.
Yeah, they forgot the whole entire beard. They left all of this, whatever the fuck this is, this nasty bullshit. Looks like somebody just took a hot flat iron and went psst on the side of his fucking face and took it off. Yeah, you're looking fresh, right? Everything except the beard. oh, this looks kind of fresh, I guess. Look at the gap in his ear. It's obviously the light glaring on it. It's a highlight, but I like to look at it like a gap because it's on the internet. You know? Dubz Generl, take it away.
Cut. Fresh out the shower. Look, wait. We got to get this footage, man. We get this footage, we start posting. I'm going to go home and shoot like 2 more podcasts today. We got some interesting insight on comedy.
Interesting insight on comedy, he says, right? He says, I'm going to go home and shoot these podcasts. I got to shoot 2 podcasts, right? You guys, the podcasts that he's talking about are 1 minute long TikToks. They're 1.5 to 2 minute long TikTok vertically shot reels, right? Of just him standing there saying whatever's on his mind. He thinks that's a podcast. I'll show you guys a little bit of that. We'll actually end on me showing you what his idea of a podcast is. We'll end it after this one. The podcast thing is the craziest shit I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. We got to record 2 more podcasts. They're literally TikTok videos. They're 1 minute long. It's just him going, girls are whores. And this is why I think they're whores. End of podcast. Look at me in there. Release.
Right now, there's a lot of shit going on, and I'm not in the mix of it.
So now you see I'm in there. I'm saying release the AI videos, right? I'm saying release the AI videos because he talked all that shit. He's saying that's why he's getting banned everywhere, including the mothership, right? And when I DM'd him, he said, I let people watch him at the end of my live shows. Bitch, ain't nobody want to see your goddamn live shows. I'll pass on the videos. Thank you very much. But I see you in this live. I go, release the tapes. Release the tapes.
I just report the news. Don't be mad at. You're not mad at the reporter. You can't be mad at the reporter. The reporter is just reporting the news. So how you get a chance to see the AI videos is you come to a live show. I play them at the end of my live shows.
I play them at the end of my live shows, he says, right? Now, you think that's pretty ridiculous, right? You think that's egregious on his own? No. Wait until he says this. He talks about charging potentially for the videos when they're all done being put together, right? Listen to the price that he puts on these videos.
That is how you get to see them. So come to the show.
I tell him now, I say, that's lame as hell, okay? I say, that's lame as hell. Nobody wants to come to see your live show. Nobody wants to see any of that. That's lame as fuck.
Buddy. Or wait till the movie comes out and then purchase the movie. Those are your 2 options. That's how we roll. We do it on our own terms. We don't do it on your terms. So you come to a show, you get to see the videos live. I play them on the big screen.
Okay, of course, it's the windiest day in Nebraska right now, this asshole. So you hear him, he's saying you could come see me live or you can purchase the movie. He's calling it a movie. Now, if a podcast is 1 minute, then for him, a movie is maybe 5 to 10 minutes long. Okay. Red bar, fucking A, dude. 5 to 10 minute long movie. How much do I have to pay for that movie, Dubz? Would you mind telling me about that? And while I'm waiting for that price, I put in the chat, stand on your business.
Again, come to a show, you can see the videos. Live.
No. Pass.
So now you know. That the movie comes out.
Wait for it.
First of the year.
Okay.
And it's $49.99.
It's what the fuck? Okay, wait, what? Did I just hear that right? Hold on. Did I just hear that right? The movie comes out the first of the year. So now we have like a fucking blockbuster release date, right? The movie will come out for $49.99.
These negative things are known as J-thought.
That's what I like to call J-thought. All right? They charge $49.99 for a fucking AI goddamn movie. That's 3 times the price of fucking Back Rooms. Okay? And that movie was shit, but it looked good. It looked okay. You know? This guy's gonna give me some AI fucking bullshit where Tony don't even really look like Tony. One of his eyes is like up here, the other one's down there, right? It's like kind of resembles Tony. And then Tony gets shot in the face. I have to pay $50 fucking to watch that? What are you, fucking high? He says, $50. What are you, a fucking Jew?
Shalom.
Are you black or are you Jewish? Which one? Because right now you sounding real mixed race in this motherfucker. $49.99, he says. I tell him, so then stop talking about the videos online. He does not like this.
First of the year, and it's $49.99 in order for you to get them.
Listen, I get him right here. When I tell him, so then stop talking about them online, oh boy.
He's chimping out.
He starts chimping out. Listen to this.
Hold on, let me make sure I read that right. So stop talking about, how about you suck my dick, you bitch? I do what the fuck I want.
Whoa, hey. Hey, come on. Kind of aggressive.
Yeah.
You hear where I got that soundbite though from?
How about you suck my dick, you bitch? I do what the fuck I want.
You got to have that. He's got to blow out his joint before he finishes that thought. You know, just like that bitch he was fucking with the AIDS. I love that. How about you suck my dick, little bitch? Huh? And then he continues to go, you could leave. You could leave the live stream. You want me to help you leave? You want me to help you leave? Like as if I'm going to be like scared about it. Now watch, you notice I tell him, stop talking about him online. I go to say something else, right? And then he says, suck my dick. Look how fast I start hitting the back button on what I'm typing. It's the funniest fucking thing. I start hitting the back button back so fast. I go, you said what, motherfucker? I start hitting that.
Make sure I read that right. So stop talking about, how about you suck my dick, you bitch?
Look how fast I hit
do
it.
what the fuck I want.
It was almost one motion. I did it all. I go. It erased every word in a split second. I go, what did you say?
Hold on, let me make sure I read that right. So stop talking about, how about you suck my dick, you bitch?
Watch, look, I'm going to move away from here so that you could see the back button. Watch how fast this starts lighting up. Watch.
I do what the fuck I want.
You seen how fast I go? I go, what'd you say? Fuck with me.
I do what the fuck I want. And you can fucking go that way.
So I tell him, it's not getting you anywhere,
you
bro.
You can go. Go on. Okay. I'll help you.
Ooh.
I can help you. I can remove you. Or you could just go.
Ooh. Live has ended, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Dubz Generl. Look at that. He didn't even kick me out. He just ended the live. Now, that's some pussy shit right there. You go from, I'll help you get out of here, I'll help you, I'll kick you out myself, or you just end the live. I like to think he did it on accident. I like to think he thought he was blocking me, and then he accidentally hit the end button and was like, shit. You know what I mean? He goes, God damn. Look, I want to show you guys real fast what he thinks a podcast is. We're going to watch like 10 seconds of this. This is what he thinks a podcast is. You heard him say that. Oh, you got to release a couple podcasts. You got to release some of them podcasts, right? This is what Dubz Generl calls a podcast. Wait until you see this, okay? This is what Dubz Generl deems as a podcast. And yes, you are seeing this right. The name of the show is called Let's Be Honest with Dubz Generl. Real talk, no filters, just the truth. Okay? This is his podcast. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This was the fucking gay ass like intro card of it. Here's what it actually is. This is his podcast. Sorry about that.
Why do men cheat?
Why do men cheat?
1 year.
Because you're ugly. Listen, it's the truth. Okay, listen, sometimes men don't choose the right woman, and we choose them for luxury and not for looks, okay? We also cheat because we like pussy. Do you not know? Like, what do you got a pussy?
How many takes you think that took? How many takes you think that took for the guy to get like the zoom ins right while he was saying that? Why else do we cheat? And he goes, because we like pussy. And the guy like zooms in every time. How many takes you think? Because I know it didn't happen in one. I know it didn't happen in one. I'm going to tell you that right now. Watch this.
Luxury and not for looks, okay? We also cheat because we like pussy. Do you not know? Like, what do you got a pussy?
You see
Don't
what I'm
you
talking about? We like pussy. Do you not know? It like zooms in all the way on his forehead. You see all the fucking pimples and the nasty shit. Dubz Generl. All right, that is going to be the end. That's his podcast. That's his podcast. We're going to start doing them like that from now on.
Okay.
Vertical and 1 minute long. And we will go live. We will go live for 1 minute. We'll just do the announcement. We'll introduce the show. We'll go, welcome to Lost Ox Media. This week, we're going to talk about this person, that person, this person, that person. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the website. Discord link is in the bio. Goodbye. And then we're just going to end the show. We're going to go, see ya, just like that. Isn't that nice, right? How nice would that be if we actually did that to you? Give it up for Dubz Generl. That's going to close out our first main story. Mr. Dubz Generl. Now, do you want to take a little bit of a bathroom break? All right, so before we jump into the bathroom break, I'm going to put on some music. This one's actually coming from the listener submission channel in the Discord. This is going to be a song by the band Horse, right? And the name of that song is called Headlights. I want to pull that up real fast because I did not cue it because I'm an asshole. All right, we're going to play Horse or Headlights by Horse, and we'll be right back here on Lost Ox Media. Do not go anywhere. We're just going to the bathroom, okay? Hello and welcome back to Lost Ox Media. If you're just joining us, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think about the show. This is the punk rock podcast that makes you take a second look at what you just watched, and we are here to summon the one and only Red Bar. We will pull that man out of hiding whether he likes it or not. We do have a very good second half of the show for you guys. We're about to jump into our quickie segment. This is the segment where we kind of just do a little quickie. We just check a little something out in between our two main segments. If you haven't been an avid listener of the show, or maybe you haven't caught on, it's kind of how we do things here. I like to do a little finger on the pulse. Main story 1, quickie, main story 2, right? I try to end the show on a banger. Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way, but tonight we have some good stuff. So we're going to do our quickie segment. We're going to be checking in with the one and only Ben Avery.
I live in your fucking head, faggot!
Ooh, calm that down. And then after that, our main story number 2 is going to be Natalie Cuomo and Michael. What was that guy's last name again? Michael what? I can't. It's like something crazy. It's Natalie Cuomo and Michael Lenoki or some shit like that. Wait until you see this match made in heaven on Michael Lenoki's podcast titled We Should Date. I don't like the name of that podcast, but we'll be getting into all that a little later. First, we're going to jump into our quickie segment. This is Ben Avery, right? Now, excuse me. If you guys are avid listeners of the show, you know I have been somewhat obsessed with Ben Avery lately. Ever since I just caught a little inclination of him kind of falling off the deep end a little bit, I've just been crazy about checking out what he's up to. Here's the reason why. It's because I used to like Ben Avery. I used to like have a really big crush on this guy, right? And then I started noticing his like behavior and the way he treats like what little bit of like fame and notoriety that he's getting online, starting to deteriorate this guy's character a little bit. Starting to turn into pretty big piece of shit. And once I started noticing it, it was kind of crazy. We covered it one time on our show, and how small is our show? All these people started reaching out to us. Ben Avery sucks, and I can tell you why. Ben Avery's this and that and this. All the way up until like just this past year, I was pretty much just a Lemon Party listener. And I'm not even talking Patreon. I was like that surface level. Like I just liked Lemon Party. I was like, oh, this podcast is crazy. It's funny, right? But then when I started noticing Ben's behavior and the way that the Lemon Party boys just glob this guy, it like perpetuates this shitty behavior. A lot of condescending shit. I'm a Christian, but then he acts like a huge asshole. He goes, attacks Jeff Dye online. Jeff Dye makes him look like a total asshole. And now anytime Ben gets these little criticisms, he fucking flips the fuck out, right? Now, what I want to point out in this live stream are a couple of things. First, Ben's walk. You are not going to like this walk. I'm going to tell you this right now, Ashley. You are not going to dig this walk. Okay?
Why is he even walking?
Exactly. For a man who has like 18 different diseases, right? Look, this is proof I watched the whole thing. That's where the scrub bar is. You guys see that? You need proof? Do you need proof? I am obsessed with Ben Avery. So his walk, that's the first thing. You ain't gonna like this fucking Ben Avery walk. I'm telling you this right now. This is a light time code. I just want to get something quick that we can just point at to kind of ease us into the whole Ben Avery thing, right? You don't want to be going crazy off the deep end with the time codes right out the rip, because like, with a guy like Ben, that'll send you into like a whole fucking spiral, you know? So we're gonna go to 9 minutes and 43 seconds over here, right? 9 minutes and 43 seconds. Ben is about to start walking, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like this walk, okay? I do not like this walk.
I'm so glad that everybody's here.
They're doing like a sermon thing, right? You see Ben's got this nice little podium now. Look at Ben's podium over here.
Okay.
You know? Lighting still sucks. Still a lot of noise in the shot, you know, a lot of pixelation, shit like that. But this is the look that we're going for. We're trying to do like a fucking... What was that gay-ass director's name that he likes so goddamn much? I don't know. Some gay director. This is how he would do it if he had the cameras. And that, David Lynch. That's what it was. David Lynch. Forgot. Ben wishes he was David Lynch so fucking bad. The only difference between David Lynch and Ben is David Lynch actually knows how to use a camera and properly light a goddamn set. You know, it's part of the guy's job. It's actually part of Ben's job, too. But look at the lighting, the podium. It all sucks ass, right? We're doing a sermon.
You know, he sure loves saying the N-word. I'll tell you what, he loves it. He can't help himself. Say it in his sleep. He's writing it. He'll write most of the letters down.
Look,
we're 10 more years of saying the N-word.
We're about to see the walk. Look at this. Ben's about to get up. Wait until you see this.
What kind of church is this that he gives a sermon about?
Dude, this walk is diabolical. I ain't never seen someone walk like they had such a big stick up their ass. Wait until you see this.
Keep playing, ma'am. I like the idea of my wife is actually behind the pipe organ. Everybody give it up for my beautiful bride over there on the pipe organ.
Right now, get your fat ass up.
Married, going on.
Look at him.
73 years now.
Am I the only one that just saw that? What the fuck? Why are we walking like that? Why are we walking like that? I need to know. I need to know why we're walking like that. What the fuck was this? He's walking like he's already fat, like he's got phantom fat. You know what I mean? He's like walking like, well, I'm going to just walk now like the man I know I will inevitably be. You know, which is a fat fuck.
That's how you get there.
Yo, you have to prime yourself to get that kind of weight. If you're going to add that much mass to your frame, you better start prepping now. I'm telling you right now, you better start changing your walk and everything now. Because when the fucking pounds get put on, that's too late. You're going to be uncomfortable all the time. You're going to be moving like a goddamn tin man. You better start getting used to it now. Guys, this walk is crazy.
Beautiful bride over there on the pipe organ. Clementine and I have been
Look at
married
this waddle.
going on 73 years now.
It looks like something
She was
out
a
of
child
a
bride
cartoon.
when I met her, and she's no longer a child, and that's okay by me. I stick with her.
Look at him. This is the perfect time to start changing the camera, shaking it around. You know, let's check the lighting now. Now that we're already streaming for 10 minutes.
Spirit of brotherly love and iron and
Look at his
sharpening
waddle.
iron and whatnot.
Why is he doing it like that? He's literally hunching down like this. He's walking like this with his. What the fuck? Are you like a goddamn cave creature from like a video game or something? Like he's actually walking like a troll. Like he's like, ow. You have to pay the troll toll. You have to pay the troll toll. My name is Ben Avery, and you have to pay the troll toll.
Faggot!
Jesus Christ, this fucking nut. Well, that's how you know that Kevin's tall. You know Ben's like 6'5".
Oh.
Ben's tall as hell. Imagine a tall fucking weirdo looking guy like that. Imagine if he was your neighbor. Every day you'd be calling goddamn Crime Watch. I saw Sasquatch again. I swear to God I saw Sasquatch again. Come out here, bring all the fucking tranquilizers, because he's walking. He's walking. The walk gets me every time. That was the only part of this time code. I just wanted you to see the walk.
Yeah, Ben, come on up, and feel free to get in the spotlight there, Ben. Look, I want to lay hands on him here, and if we could just, real quick.
Okay. Real
Keep
quick.
it bouncy on the organ there.
If we
Clem,
could
I
just
appreciate that.
hug and kiss real quick, man.
No,
you
this
know.
is perfect for praying.
Let's see a little bit more of that waddle.
Lord, I pray you take the demon out of Ben.
Okay, thank you.
Amen.
What are you, 85, dude? Are you 85 years old? Please tell me. This is crazy. This man legitimately makes up like sicknesses in his mind. It's fucking nuts by now. Where's your cane? Where's your beloved cane? If you walk like that, the cane should be the first thing on your fucking mind, right? Sometimes I bet you it's like some Munchausen shit. He wants
for sure.
people to feel bad for him, right?
I have one of these at my work.
Oh, tell me about it. I'm watching one right now. This guy's a psychopath. You know what else is very funny about this little walkie time code right here? He's always talking about like how he's getting better at golf. He goes, every day I go and spend 20 minutes at the range. I happen to pass by it on my daily walk, my drive, whatever. I spend 20 minutes like just chipping or putting or whatever. I don't know anyone who needed a cane to walk that's just out there swinging, twisting their whole body, standing there, fucking smacking golf balls over. That would be the craziest thing for your pain. If you had leg pain, back pain, whatever it was that you needed the cane for, the last thing you should be doing is twisting half of your body completely opposite of each other like a golfer does every single time he swings a club.
Right.
Every single time a golfer swings that club, their fucking head is facing their ass at the end of the swing. And you're going to sit there and be like, I need a cane. I need a cane. And then you go golfing for 20 minutes a day. What? Like, this guy is delusional as hell. It's something about making fun of him. I like it.
I just can't get over the fact that he's married.
It's crazy. Talk about the self-esteem that woman must have to stay married to a fucking chud like this has to be non-existent. I see a girl like that, spit in it. You're not worth it. You shouldn't even be breathing in the same room as me. You let this guy stick his sick dick in you? You fucking high? Get out of here. Shoot, I do like Dubz. I go, get the fuck out of here. Get out. You saw how he was doing that when he goes, shoot, get out of the live. I don't need you. Like I was a fly. Like he goes, you can go. What are you, fucking dumb? Fucking guy. All right, next time code for Ben Avery. This is going to be another quick one too. Ben be talking about how he's got some like sick fucking shit on his goddamn mind, right? 17 minutes and 10 seconds in. Listen to this time code right here. So Mr. Ben, he starts talking about crazy shit. How like people have these weird jerk off fetishes online, right? Because he's scouring all the corners of the internet, right? To like watch fat people and people without limbs and other people with sad lives that he probably shouldn't be making fun of like that, right? You ever notice how we're always punching up on this show? You ain't gonna see. Well, I will make. Yeah, all right. I take it back. We don't give a shit. All right, we don't give a shit. It's him. He's contradictory. I don't preach that I'm a Christian and I'm trying to be a better guy on one stream, and then the next stream I'm sitting there making fun of black people for eating cornstarch.
He's chimping out.
You know, that's just not how I'm doing things here, right? Listen, I'm starting to think that the things that Ben is watching and making fun of and talking about on his show starting to evolve from like entertainment to full-blown fetish, right? Listen to this thing that he says right here.
So I posted my feet on my Twitter.
Yeah.
And you know, that's a big thing in the masturbation community.
Really? There's a community?
There's a lot of people on the internet that masturbate to the same images and sounds. So many of them are into feet, actually. So I posted my feet. Here's my feet. Do you see the sunburn line?
So now Ben is posting his feet on X simply because he knows that people like to jerk off to feet online. Am I the only one that thinks that's like weird as hell? Like, if I knew that posting a picture of something that I did was causing like every guy to come across that post and start jacking their shit like crazy, right? I would not post no shit. Like, I don't need, what am I, a porn star? You don't need to be Dude, if I found out people were jerking off to this show, I'd quit the show. I would leave. You actually would do the show by yourself. I would not. That's crazy. That's a crazy reason to go, so I posted my feet. You know that people like to jerk off to this stuff online, right? So I went and I did that. Why don't you just post a picture of your balls? Sure, guys will jerk off to that too, right? Why not? It is Twitter. You could do that. You could post a picture of your ball. Nobody would care. It'd be totally legal as far as Twitter's, you know, guidelines and rules and everything. So if you want to post your feet because you know guys like to jerk off to them, why not post a picture of you peeling your asshole open for all of us to see and enjoy, and me to just start, you know.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man. Like,
so I watched this time code, right? I jerked off like 4 times, and then I finished the episode. But to hear him even talk about this was fucking nuts to me. I hear that people like to jerk off to feet online, so I posted my feet. What?
So many of them are into feet, actually. So I posted my feet. Here's my feet. Do you see the sunburn lines?
Yeah, dude.
Jay said they
so
look like too
fucked.
coy. I'm wearing too coy as feet.
Yeah, they look like really like if fish were white. If fish were white people.
You want to know how many people are beaten off to these?
How many, dude? At least 49.
Look at the bookmarks.
Shit, dude.
Now, do you think
there are 9 people who have bookmarked this post? Now that's enough for, I see 1 bookmark, I delete the post. You should not have this. You don't need it, right? Especially with Ben's fucking nasty ass Birkenstock tan lines on his fucking feet, dude. Birkenstocks are the grossest shoe that you could possibly wear. You wear a Birkenstock like 4 times and the whole bottom of the foot, like where you put your feet, is black.
Yeah.
And then every time you take the Birkenstock off, your feet are black. That's the most hippie, nasty bullshit I could possibly imagine. Ben wants this. Ben wants to be showing the tan lines in the Birkenstock. How much you want to make a bet? He probably looked his wife dead in the eye and was like, isn't this funny? How many people do you think would jerk off to this online? No. We don't. I don't want this. I don't need this. We don't need this.
there's any chance those are women that are beating off?
Yeah.
Can you see who bookmarked you?
No, I don't think so.
There's no chance that those are women.
This guy goes whites, man.
Dude, what a great name. He's got a lot of flags in his name.
Now, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I think he asked this guy, like, if he would jerk people off with his feet. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think a couple more seconds, he's like, will you jerk people off with your feet? Hold on. Let's see if I'm right about this.
I can't see who bookmarks, though. Sad.
Sad. It's a sad day.
Isn't it sad?
It's very sad.
Oh.
Yeah. They're not great. They're not great feet.
They're beating off to my feet.
Listen,
I hope
right here.
so.
Listen to this.
Did you notice my middle toe is much longer than my big toe?
Yeah. They're not great. They're not great feet.
No offense.
Feet. No, I mean,
no offense.
No offense.
Supposedly that causes balance issues, having the middle toe longer than the other one. There's some sort of condition.
Emotional balance?
Yeah, there's an instability there. It's
it's because of your toe.
You take one look at my foot and no, I have schizophrenia.
No, that makes sense.
And that's why I've never been good at skateboarding.
Is that true?
Shut the fuck up.
I never have really been able to.
Doing a 360 and then you shove.
Might just be because he's a giant.
What happened?
I said it might just be because he's a giant.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to hear this part. I'm telling you, he asked this guy, he's like, how much would it cost for you to jerk someone off with your feet?
Fall. James ramp and then you think barrel.
I think I would get into like extreme
grass
engine and letting the rubber run my
or something like that. But if I like the shit.
Yeah, I guess it's not. You can watch it back for yourself. He says to the guy, he goes, would you let a guy like or would you give a foot job to a guy? He says, right? And he's like, no. He's like, what about for 100,000? The guy goes, no. He goes, I wouldn't charge that much, right? So he makes a joke, right? And then Ben flat out is like, I think I would do it. And the guy was like, whoa, I was kidding. He's like, why? It's not like you're getting jerked off with his feet. Like, all you have to do is let your feet sit there. So Ben's like sitting there justifying. He goes, yeah, I would just like let my feet sit there while some crazy guy just like, fucks him. Like, he's just like totally fine with that. I go, this guy is losing his goddamn mind.
Yeah.
Between the walk and the posting of the feet, it's fucking, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me bring you to that time code. I had the wrong one. It's at 2 hours, 51 minutes, and 44 seconds. Listen to this. Since we're on the topic of feet, listen to this.
Wants us to watch Fat Cuts Her Own Grass. Sorry, it's a TikTok. You ever seen a fat guy cut his own grass? I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to this.
Is that a good business, by the way?
Fat guys cutting their own grass?
Because I'll tell you right now, I'm making a lot of money. Not a lot of money, but like, it's crazy how much shit in my garage I could just sell on eBay, and then I bring it to the post office and ship it. I'm like, well, there's $200.
Well, you got all this shit
in my ass.
Yeah, you got all this stuff in your garage.
But when I'm saying, now I'm looking around, I'm like, damn, I can give a golf lesson for like $100.
Yeah.
How can you give a golf lesson for $100? You are a crippled man. You are a crippled man who needs a cane.
Or I look around and I go, well, shit, I could
take pictures of your feet,
sell my kidney.
Yeah.
Now here
I
we
could
get
sell pictures of my feet. I could, monetize. Foot
shit.
jobs.
I had the clip not on for them. I apologize for that, guys. I'm sorry. I put it on right now. You didn't need to see that part. He's about to talk about the foot jobs right now. This is the part that you need.
Take pictures of your feet.
Sell my kidney.
Yeah.
I could sell pictures of my feet. I could, monetize foot jobs. And I don't think my wife would mind that if, I met a guy in a parking lot and I kicked my shoes off, took my socks off, and then and I formed a pussy with my feet, and then I jacked him off.
His friend, the whole time he's saying all this, his friend is getting more and more disgusted. Look at the look on his face. Ben's like, I think I could let a guy just like fuck my feet real quick. It's no problem. His friend's frown gets like lower and lower and lower. He's like, I am not digging this at all right now.
I met a guy in a parking lot and
look at his face.
I kicked my shoes off, took my socks off, and then and I formed a pussy with my feet, and then I jacked him off.
Yeah.
I don't think my wife would care.
The way he grinds his teeth, he goes, oh no. He goes, I don't like it. He goes,
I kicked my shoes off, took
Look at
my
his
socks
teeth,
off,
watch.
and then wrapped
Look
and
at
I
him.
formed a pussy with my feet, and then I jacked him off.
Yeah.
I don't think my wife would care.
Oh, the jaw. The way he does the jaw, he goes, he goes, I'm about to lose my mind. He goes, I can't be around this gay shit. Dude, that is funny as hell. The way he like with his jaw.
Oh, no.
You can tell that he's very uncomfortable by this. This is supposed to be one of Ben's best friends. Very uncomfortable hearing Ben talk about making a pussy with his feet, and then some guy like, fuck it.
I got athlete's foot. So that's not an option for me.
Would you get an STD on your feet if you gave foot jobs?
I think so. You probably get herpes. You probably get the herpes.
All right, we don't care about the herpes. Dude, isn't that the craziest thing you've ever heard in your life? His friend is like, oh, God. That was funny as shit, watching his mouth. Be careful about that, Kevin Tinkin. You end up grinding your teeth down. Okay, we don't.
Is that his name?
Kevin Tinkin is his name. So now listen to this. This is one of the bigger reasons why I wanted to talk about this episode of Ben. So recently, we're going to get back to this, but this kind of ties it all together. Recently, Ben had posted something on Twitter, right? And he says, well, I don't have to tell you what he says. Let's just look at it. I have the tweet right here. So recently, Ben posted this on Twitter. Where is it? Right here. Okay. So Ben says this online. He says, blocking a guy on Patreon who says the show isn't good anymore, and watching him scramble to create a new account in sub 60 seconds and then blocking that one too, and just doing that until he kills himself. Right? That's a fucking crazy thing to write. Not because of the killing yourself part, right? But you're essentially bragging online how you are blocking paying customers for just expressing their opinion inside whatever Discord that's attached to your fucking paywall subscription that they're paying for. It's the same shit that I talked when he banned us from his live show's Discord for like posting a screenshot of what he said after he got his ass chewed out by Jeff Dye, right? This guy cannot take criticism. You are looking at one of the biggest pussy faggot bitches on the goddamn internet. I can't think of a guy who should be less online than a faggot like this who cannot take a little bit of criticism. As soon as he posts that, I'm comment number one. I go, it's because you're a pussy that can't handle the internet. And of course, I hit him with the classic triple dots. That's my calling card right there online. I hit him with a ... Right? I don't need. Oh, so he's keeping track with F people's identity. I guess I don't know what that means in the chat. I apologize. That chat kind of took me out a little bit. So yeah, right. It's because you're a pussy. You can't handle any sort of fucking anything on the internet, right? Guys, you're never going to guess what happened after I commented that. You're never going to guess. Ben Avery blocked me. Ben Avery, the unblock guy. Oh, did he unblock me? No way. Did he unblock me? I'm about to find. Nope. Ben Avery is good. Has blocked you. You can view posts from Ben, but you are blocked from engaging with them. You also cannot follow or message Ben Avery is good any longer. Is this not the saddest goddamn thing you've ever seen in your life? Right?
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
We do a little bit of trolling over here, and all of a sudden, Ben Avery blocks me online. Now, here's the craziest thing about that. I've watched clips of Ben talk about how he doesn't do that kind of stuff, right? He goes, yeah, people online are crazy or whatever, but when you're blocking people, like, they won. On top of that, that's the whole point of our show, is to try to get you. When you react like that, I'm going to be on you twice as much. What, you think blocking me is going to get rid of? If anything, blocking me goes, well, now I hate you more. Because now I have to create a dummy account to watch your fucking faggy ass content, right? You stupid fucking bitch.
I live in your fucking head, faggot.
Who's in whose head now, Mr. Avery? You remember when we first talked about Ben? We first started making waves with him and fucking Louis J. Gomez, that fucking the Puerto Rican tattlesnake, fucking Luis J. Gomez. You remember when we first started talking about these guys in this kind of way? We got mentioned by Luis and Ben in the same goddamn episode of Real Ass Podcast. Mr. Ben Avery wouldn't even say our name. He goes, I don't know. I didn't even watch it. Tim Butterly sent it to me. In the same week, we had Tim Butterly apologizing to us because we made him feel like an asshole. We had Lewis following us and mentioning us on Real Ass Podcast, and Ben pretending like he didn't know who we were, right? You know who we are. You banned me yourself from your own Discord server, brother. You saw that I had posted a screenshot of you saying, my wife told me I have to stop picking on Jeff Dye because I'm a stupid bitch. Faggot! Gayest shit I've ever heard in my... It's crazy. I'm going to take a little line from Kino Casino. This guy, mark my words, from this point forward, will step on rake after rake after rake after rake. It will happen. Guaranteed. He is a fucking fool. He is an idiot, and blocking us will not change any of that. It might make it a little harder for me to watch it. There are other accounts, man. It's not my first day on the internet. And if he thinks I'm stupid enough, like this person in the Patreon, to just add a 3 to the end of my fucking screen name, you're wrong. You're wrong. I will create a screen name that you will never guess it's me. And I will not talk like myself. I'll drop the 3 dots and everything. Every single time I comment on your post, I will do this. I have no problem with this. Now, this is why I wanted to show you this first before we get into these next time codes. Because this shit that he's bragging about on Twitter, he's also about to start bragging about during his live stream. Listen to how much he relishes in this. Not once, not twice, but 3 different times within the live stream. And we're going to show you all 3 of them tonight. This is the first one. He goes, yeah, so I've been blocking people that have been like criticizing the show on Discord. It's like the greatest feeling in the world. Like, I'm telling you, I'm loving it. Like, just blocking people is like, if you're going to criticize my show, I'm going to block you. You know, it's like nuts to hear him brag about this to someone while being live in front of like 1,000 people. Absolute insanity.
Just pick one.
Well, now my OCD is setting in. And
It doesn't matter. Put it back to.
Do you think the lectern should be
white?
Do you think the lectern should be moved a little bit, like rotated, so people can see the corner of it? Like, would it look better if there was a corner showing so there's shade on it? No.
Nah.
So it doesn't look cheap? Nah. Some guy...
It does look cheap. It literally looks like you have a fucking piece of particle board just standing up. So, yes, the answer is yes, Ben. Adding a corner to that fucking view, right, would add some depth to the podium. Okay? This is why they do stuff like this. This is why when you are a director of a fucking nice movie, right, you don't just frame all the shots with the person staring into the camera like this. Because it looks fucking retarded. You angle shit off, right? You separate the subject from the background so you add depth to the scene, right? You light appropriately. You don't fucking put the podium to where it's completely facing the flat side to the goddamn camera so we can't tell if it's a fucking piece of paper that you just propped up in the goddamn middle of the shot or if it's an actual fucking podium.
Comments, he goes, yeah, Ben, we can tell you made your own desk. It looks like shit.
Yeah, people are cool. That's because he's a cool person.
But I made it with Yarmul's, who makes professional woodworking stuff, and it's a perfect rectangular box.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it looks like shit.
Yeah, Ben, we can...
I have to be high. This is like, I feel like I'm literally high. I am high, but you get where I feel like I'm too high. How is it? He says, the fans are making fun of my desk as if it's justified. I had the desk custom made by some fag named Yarmul's. He does custom woodwork. I had him carve me out a perfect rectangular box. What looks like shit about that? The fact that it looks like a fucking wooden box. There's no design to this. You're literally talking to us sitting at a desk that looks like you could have built it in 2 minutes in your backyard. The fact that it's actually not hollow and it was made out of thicker wood because some idiot in LA charged you $3,000 to custom make it, right? doesn't mean shit to me. I can't see how fucking thick your desk is. I don't give a fuck. It looks dumb from this side, okay? That's what matters. You ever notice when you like, I don't know if you've been through this, but like I've seen like shit when I was younger, like they go, this is where we film everything. Like for the local news, something like that. You're on a tour somewhere, right? And when you go through that, you go, this is where they filmed it? You do that every time, right? You go, this is what it actually looks like? Because it looks better on the camera, right?
Yeah.
We don't care about the quality of how it feels to you. We are looking at it. So if it looks fucking dumb, it's fucking dumb. I'm sorry.
It doesn't look cheap.
Yeah, it looks cheap.
Some guy comments,
It's a
he goes,
fucking
yeah,
rectangle.
babe, we can tell you made your own desk. It looks like shit.
Yeah, people are cool. That's because he's a cool person.
But I made it with Yarmul's, who makes professional woodworking stuff, and it's a perfect rectangular box.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it looks like shit.
Yeah, Ben, we can tell. Okay. Let me say.
I want to drive when I see comments like that. It's not the true comments where someone goes like, Ben's really sensitive. I'm like, yeah, I agree with that.
We all agree with that, right? We all agree with that. Now listen, he goes, it's not those kinds of comments where people are calling me overly sensitive, which I am. It's not those that get me, right? It's the very, minuscule. I know, I Bert Kreischer. We have to end the show. I'm sorry. No, so he goes, it's not the big comments where people say like, Ben, you're too sensitive. He goes, I actually agree with those. You know what ones get me the most? It's the very minuscule comments that don't mean anything. Like, we can tell that you made your desk yourself. Those are the ones that push me over the edge, that get me upset.
Yarmul's, who makes professional woodworking stuff,
Listen,
and
it's
it's a
dumb
perfectly, it's a
This
perfect
fucking idiot.
rectangular box.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it looks like shit.
Yeah, Ben, we can tell. Okay. Let me say.
I want to drive when I see comments like that. It's not the true comments where someone goes like, Ben's really sensitive. I'm like, yeah, I agree with that. But when they say something that's not based in any sort of, I want to drive to their house and put a gun to their head and be like, follow that thought out. Explain to me why you commented that, right? I want them to wake up with a gun in their face.
I just thought it out. I literally, well thought out that entire thing of why your desk looks fucking retarded as you do. I just got done explaining the whole entire thing. So what, you're going to come over here and try to shoot me over that?
It's a very extreme.
Very extreme reaction. I like how he says it where he goes, their criticism on my desk is not based in reality, even though I just got done laying it out. I mean, I thought I had some pretty good arguments for that desk being shitty, right? You know, at least looking shitty on camera, right? So he thinks that by him showing up to your house that you're not going to be able to justify your criticism. He goes, saying that my desk looks stupid is such a fucking criticism not based in reality that if I were to confront that person in real life, I guarantee you they wouldn't be able to think their way out of it. They would go, well, I don't know. No, I just did it. You can come here. I'll explain it to you in person. I say, your desk looks like shit. You know, because Ben's like 2 feet taller than me. I'd have to spit up. I go, spit up.
Based in any sort of, I want to drive to their house and put a gun to their head and be like, follow that thought out. Explain to me why you commented that, right? I want them to wake up with a gun in their face.
They'll probably be at home. I can almost guarantee that. A guy goes, yeah, wait, we can tell you tried. You should stop. You should stop trying anything, actually. So
like me.
Stupid.
The guy who never tried and just comments on everything.
I don't try.
Yesterday, I blocked a bunch of people from the Patreon, and one of the comments was, I blocked like probably 7 people. And
7 people he blocked that day. Holy hell, that's a lot of blocking. That's a lot of blocking. 7 people. And look, I don't count as one of the 7. He's talking about blocking people on the Patreon Discord. I haven't been part of the Patreon Discord. He blocked me from that the first week we covered him. That's how sensitive this fucking pussy is. He kicked me out of that Discord the first week I started covering his faggot ass. Now he's sitting there talking, I blocked 7 paying customers from my fucking Discord server because they criticized my show. This reminds me of some Rogan level-esque shit, right? You'll hear Rogan brag about how he doesn't read the comments. I don't even read them. Show's popular enough. I don't give a fuck. You know, we're going to get the views. Sometimes you need to hear this criticism. Why? It's not because you have to put yourself through the suffering. That's not why I say that. It's to bring you back down here, Ben. It's to fucking bring you back down here. Because the way that everybody around you, like Devan Costa, who we will be getting into a little later, glazes you like you're a fucking goddamn cinnamon roll, the way that they do that, it causes your head to inflate and get bigger and bigger. And next thing you know, we're going to lose Ben. He's going to fly too close to the sun. So you need to listen to this shit sometimes. I read bad comments about the show. I don't take any of them seriously. But if I see something in there that kind of I'm like, yeah, they're actually right about that, right? I take that into consideration. It doesn't ruin my day or my life. I could give a fuck less. I could care less. Do not give a fuck. That's why we have a disclaimer on the show, right? But that's actually nuts, right? That would be like, I mean, I don't even want to give an analogy to it. It's just nuts to be blocking like you're paying fans. Like those are literally the people that support you the most.
Yeah.
And we're not talking me. Like I pay for this because I'm going to shit on you every week, if not every other week, right? So it kind of behooves me to pay for it so that I have some sort of database of you just being a fucking faggot retard for 5 hours a week, right? That's valuable to me. If anything, I wish I could take it back every month. I wish I could take $9 out of your pocket every month, right? For making me even have to watch this shit to hate on you. I can't do that. But I'm not like the others. The other people are there because they want to support this guy, right? So what? Just because you get a little criticism, they might genuinely be like, the show is not the same as it used to be. I don't like it anymore. Why can't I say that? Why can't I say that without getting half of what I pay for completely taken away from me? Why not? And the fact that you hear the way he talks about it, he's like, it was awesome. I blocked like 7 people yesterday. It was fucking amazing. He's talking like Ethan Klein. Him and Ethan Klein, they're almost on the same frequency there.
One of the comments was some guy goes, let's be honest, the show was only good like as of 2 years ago and it sucks now. And I just clicked on them. I saw they've given me like $800 over the course of 4 years and I go, block them.
Good.
I thought it'd be funny that every 60 seconds he creates a new account because obviously he's obsessed with the show and I just keep blocking him as he creates new accounts until he kills himself finally.
Let's be real, everybody. We're all here just to make fun of how.
Don't you like that? Isn't that nice? To hear the person that like you are supporting like that talk about you in that way.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking crazy, ain't it? That kind of just says one thing to me. It says that he does not respect his audience, right? And that's a big deal. Like that should be a big deal. Like to someone listening and supporting that guy, that should be a big deal. Like I would, me personally, like if I had someone that I even idolize close to the way that his fans idolize him, right? Like if I saw that kind of behavior, it would make me not want to fuck with that person out of spite. Like I'd go, well, why, if you're doing that to the other people in the community, why the fuck would I want to be here?
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before I get the goddamn axe, right? On top of that, he has like this crazy ass Discord mod that fucking goes ape shit on every goddamn person in the Discord. It's nuts. Only reason I even bring that girl up is because she came at us publicly once. I finally like pulled that bitch out of hiding because I had heard a bunch of stories about her when we first started covering them, right? Apparently, she doesn't do a lot of online activity. Second, I start talking shit about Ben online. Pulled that bitch out of hiding. She tries doxing my goddamn old DUI photo as if I give a fuck about that, right? I'm able to drive a car now. Why would I give a fuck about having a DUI in the past? Don't matter. But that's why I'm like, okay, well, you came out to play. Every now and then, we're going to fucking pick on you if we have a reason to, right? This is a good reason to bring that bitch up. If Ben's acting like this, the administrative people in his community probably acting just as worse, if not, you're just as bad, if not worse, right? I've gotten DMs from people being like, yo, this bitch is nuts. Like, I'm about to leave the Patreon on their own accord. You don't even have to get Ben to kick you out. You know, if he don't kick you out, the mod'll do it. You know, he's got a couple crazy ones in there. We'll leave that bitch nameless for now until we have to talk about her, but I'm sure you do enough digging, you'll figure it out. So let's go to this next time code. This is 3 hours, 59 minutes, and 22. Wait, is it 22 seconds in? Yeah. 3:59:22. Ben's going to bring it up again. 3:59:22. Let's make sure we're on the right time code here. 3:59. I don't know what it's at now. 3:59:20. Okay, that's good enough. All right, 3:59:20. What, 2 hours later, that last time code was 1:44, right? Now we're at 2:51. So 1 hour later, brings it up again. Listen to this.
I think I found. Yes. I wonder if it's still up.
Anyway, I should stop talking about all these people. It's just sometimes I don't really look at stuff anymore, but I looked at the Patreon like yesterday. I just started blocking people, and I haven't really looked at anything in a while. But God, it felt great.
Dude, yeah.
If I ever see a comment like "show used to be good like a year ago," honestly, they're phoning it in. I'm like, block, gone, done. Don't need your money. Don't need it. Gone. See ya.
Yeah.
Don't care that you've given me $700 over the course of 4 years. Literally kill yourself. Yeah. If this is what it's come to, if this is your relationship with a podcast, like, you know,
People,
I'm block.
I'm fag. That's what I hear when I hear him say that. I'm a faggot. Faggot! Ben Avery is a fucking
faggot!
You heard it from him. I didn't say that. That's not my voice in that soundbite. That's Ben's. This is the gayest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Obviously, I was part of that wrath. Not the Patreon wrath. Now he's talking about comments, the whole nine, right? Anyone goes in there and criticize him, right? You're gonna get the block. You need to know that now. It's all roses.
You should just have no comments at all.
So you should oh, that is a good point.
Hey, Ashley.
If you're going to be that way, I want to see every post, no comments allowed. That's what I want to see every single time. I want the world to know how big of a fucking bitch you are, because that's the optics that people get when they see that. I don't know if you're aware of that. When people see someone posting online, comments turned off. Everyone who passes by that post, the first thing they think about, oh, that person said something that they don't want to be criticized about, and that's why they turn the comments off. I would like to see that on every single Ben Avery post. If anyone here watching wants to do a little bit of work for us, you know, like if we can summon the bar, you know, you want to give him a light scare, you know, red bar. Tell this guy, if I want to test this theory, if you have balls enough, drop by his comment section. Give him a little what for. See what he does. I want to know, will he block you? If so, send us screenshots. I'd love to cover that next week as well. I'd like to see if this fucking bitch-made behavior continues, right? I'd really like to see that. Let's see if he goes on a little bit, and I'll show you the third time he brings it up.
Yeah, it is very odd when people are like, we don't like you. We don't like what you do, and we watch every video, and so we've developed an opinion. We don't like you. All right.
Too much dead air. Moving on to the next time code. They're asking us in the chat to play clips of Ben, like in his earlier, like in the show or in the earlier time, so you could see the contrast.
Okay.
The thing is, are we going to have time for that? Like, we're already almost at 2.5 hours in. We still got a very heavy second main story. Remember, this is supposed to be the quickie segment. We've been on this bitch for like 45 minutes, you know? So we may be able to get to that. Let's see how fast we end up blasting through the rest of this. So let's go to... Oh, no, that was the last one. I think he brings up another one. No, that's about it on him bringing up. You want to hear? Let's give the people what they want. Fuck it. You know, that was the last time that he ends up bringing that up with his fans. But isn't that nuts? You know, you think you know a guy. You think you trust a guy. You go, let me pay this guy like an assload of money, you know? Then all of a sudden, You go, let me give him some criticisms. Hopefully he'll make the show better. I think I got some good ideas that might land with this guy. You go in, you say your piece. He goes, blocks you. What the fuck? Okay. I didn't know we had it like that. Let's see. What's an episode? I mean, this might be like the first episode or something like that, right? I'm just going to click on a random one. It's New Year's Day. Look at this guy.
So someone was asking for a palate cleanser there, and I didn't plan on watching Big Country, but someone said Big Country is a palate cleanser, and we can watch him a little bit here, see what he's up to. Not too long, five minutes or so, just see what's up. You know, because Will and Dawn are chaotic evil. Big Country is chaotic good.
Oh yeah, this is not the same.
There are, by the way, it's not the same. It's like got a different energy to it. For one, it's brighter. So it like already kind of puts you in a little bit of a better mood, right? He's still doing the little fan submission. Somebody sent him a little something in Discord and stuff. But it's going to be hard to kind of like get the essence of this just from me randomly putting a clip in. Whoever said that in the chat, if you got one, send us one. We'll end up, taking a look at it. But we really are kind of playing Russian roulette by just jumping into some old video and being like, hopefully we can see a time where he like was nicer to the fans. It's going to be hard to pinpoint that without having like a solid example. So not that I don't want to, take what you're throwing at us in the chat. They're saying they want us to step it up and start doing 6-hour streams like the bar. Red Bar, they're saying if Mike don't come back, Elias is going to have to take the mantle and do 8 hours. The 8 hours, that's a shift. I got to start getting paid money. I ain't making no money from the damn show, dude. We're broke. That's a whole nother job. We could start doing some longer ones. Remember, here's the thing. And I don't even want to sound like I'm trying to be like a bitch or be like a victim or whatever, but we are a small show, right? And like, that's just what it is. When you're starting out, you're just going to be small. You're going to start out as nobody. I don't have any like connections in the entertainment industry. I never had an entertainment industry job. So it's not like I'm coming from somewhere where I'm going to naturally be able to build an audience as fast as someone like Ben, who came from the Tim Dillon show. Right. So I still have a job. Like I have like a full-time ass job and like my house and everything like that. And that sounds super gay to say. It's like boo-hoo, you, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But it does take a lot of work to put on the show, right? And it's like, then on top of that, I have to do like an 8-hour stream during the weekend. Like me and Ashley hardly ever like go anywhere on the weekends or anything. We're always just like doing the show, right? So like, as sad as it is to say, I would have to get to a point to where like the show was the only thing that I made money from before I can start like, not saying I'll never do an 8-hour stream, but for me to do something like that consistently and put the work and the effort and be prepped for that every week, right? Like this would have to be the only thing I do. And like, I can't for right now, I literally have to have a job to pay for the electricity for me to do the show for you guys. So we will get that one of these days. We will get that. And they're saying, let us call in or you're gay. We'll start working in some call-in segments and stuff like that. We'll get some stuff going. Don't worry. We are working. Like I'm always, I say ask Ashley as if like you're ever gonna be able to. You're never gonna talk to her. It's never gonna happen. All right. But it's true. The only thing I think about is this. So I'm always trying to think up like new ways or new people that we can talk about that are going to be funny or new things to have fun with. I try to, take that all into consideration. So trust me, the more people that watch, the better the show is going to get, the more fun we're going to have just all around the board. And we ain't stopping. We ain't stopping, friend. I could make $0 like I'm making now for years. Wouldn't stop, but we have faith. We manifest, right? So let's move on from Ben just a smidge. I want to show you how we get a guy like that, how we get a guy who treats his fans like pay pigs, right? How did we go from this guy that appreciated his audience to now this guy that could literally care less whether they lived or died? Like we literally just heard Ben say, He could create a new account all the way up until he kills himself. I don't give a shit. I actually think that would be pretty fucking cool. You know? How do we get a guy like that? I'm going to show you. You get a guy like this.
A fan art. I thought that was so.
Through what we like to call in the substance abuse community, enabling, right? This is how you get a guy like this. If you are what they like to call an enabler, you will produce people like this, okay? Whoever you are enabling will turn out to be like Ben. There ain't a better enabler on the planet than Devan the cocksucker Costa. Dude, I ain't never seen a guy gargle balls like this. Boy, I'm telling you right
He's
now.
always doing this.
Yo, Devan loves to accidentally trip on Ben's cock. Like every chance he gets. It's fucking nuts. And it's like, it's not even about like being a nice friend and a good friend and kind of like talking positively about them to make sure that they know that you think highly of them, right? No. Devan is talking about Ben in front of Ben the way people suck Joe Rogan's dick to hopefully get a chance to be on the show again. You understand where I'm coming from? If you look at it through that perspective, he's very much treating Ben as his meal ticket, right? This is how you have to do this. In Hollywood, you say a bad thing about someone, you know, that could be the end of your goddamn career.
Especially if Ben.
Especially Mr. Blockham's Ben Avery.
Yeah.
Ben Avery Blockham's over here. Imagine if he's blocking his own paying fans, right? Imagine what he would do to a guy that he pays that says some shit like that to him. This guy, he'd shoot him in the face. Boom, you're fucking done. He's chimping out.
He's chimping out.
That would be the end of Devan Costa. Ben Avery would be like, you're off the show. It's going to be me and my brother. Sorry.
Why doesn't
You don't make enough from Hate Watch, Devan. Sorry. Why does what?
Why doesn't his brother just say something?
Because his brother's also a fucking insecure faggot. For a fucking 6'4", 350-pound ogre, this is the softest bitch I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay? You're talking about a guy that, like, the last 4 jobs he quit, he did it while crying his ass off to his bosses. This guy, like, every job he's had before Lemon Party, he goes into the office to quit by going, I'm such a fat fucking loser, and I just know I can't handle this job. And it just sucks. I just want to kill myself all the time. But then, like, I got this brother, and he's sucking my dick every now and then, and that kind of feels good. You know, it's like, this is a family of fucking retards, these Averys, right? And then you throw a fucking bug-eyed Lebanese idiot like Devan Costa in there, and he will slurp up the cum. Okay? Listen to this.
All right, I thought that was so fucking funny.
No, he just does that in real life. He probably has a freezer with like dead bodies he plays with.
Your clip on your show was fantastic. And that's why when I bring this stuff up, I go, what's even the point? I'm connected to you, guilty by association.
Well, I was hoping people didn't clip it. I was like, it probably wasn't that bad.
Like,
and then I woke up and I saw a thumbnail that says Tom Segura is a
good.
psychopath.
It's getting us a lot of views.
They clipped it before you said it. You like walk. It's like Tenet. You like walk into the future every time you record.
And also, I genuinely want to tell you, your mind was working great.
Thank you, buddy.
You were on one.
You were on.
You were firing
fire.
6 cylinders.
Thank you,
Really
buddy.
beautiful stuff.
I've been getting a lot of sun.
I really
sweating.
appreciate you. I really.
Hold on. Since they're doing really hacky shit, right? Like, does this not make you want to fucking throw the fuck up right now?
What?
Your clip was fantastic, Ben. By the way, ever since Ida and me broke up, I have been sucking dick like crazy. He sounds like the gayest man I've ever heard in my entire life. And you're sitting there glazing on this man. I don't like it. I'm sorry.
Your mind was working great.
Thank you, buddy.
You were on one.
You were on.
You were firing
fire.
6 cylinders.
Thank you, buddy.
Really beautiful stuff.
I've been getting a lot of sun.
I really
sweating.
appreciate you. I really like I listen to you sometimes on drives. Though I was driving back from, I was in Victorville in traffic, and I was listening to that, and I'm like, this might not even be a guy I know. This could be This could be like somebody that I am just tuning into to listen to.
Wow, thank you,
You're great,
buddy.
man. Truly.
You're a machine that turns
Truly
ice
beautiful.
cream into justice.
Truly beautiful. You're really good at that. Didn't think you had it in you.
that laugh is probably the most psychotic thing I've ever heard. Dude, if they saw Bert Kreischer laugh like that, they'd do 35 minutes on how Bert is the biggest, fattest retard they've ever seen in their entire life. He does like the, you ever seen Goodfellas? Mm-hmm. There's this one scene where they're all eating dinner together and Ray Liotta laughs. His character laughs and he's like, ah! Like it looks like he's about to lose his mind. He's like literally on the verge of psychopathy, right? It's like the same laugh we get out of Devan. He goes, Ben, your cock is huge. Ha, 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 ha. What?
Really good at that. Didn't think you had it in you.
Everybody always says this to me.
And to justice.
It's really beautiful. You're really good at that. Didn't think you had it in you.
Everybody always says this to me. They always think,
But actually, the longer I hung out with you before you even did the live stream, I was like, this guy could talk to, and no one's listening and you're talking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so he goes, before you did the live stream, you were an annoying bitch. I almost couldn't stand you. Let's give it up for Ben and his in-house glazer.
His brother's doing a good job, too.
His brother always does a good job, but I think that they used to like suck each other's dicks when they were children or something. Like, I don't know. Something. They have some sort of like inseparable bond, right? Right? That's what I feel. I mean, what other way to bond with your brother than to 69? I don't know. That's what I pictured Ben and Jace coming out like twins, but they're 69 in each other. And they just get popped out like that, right? And the mom goes, oh, like that's the noises the mom makes when she sees her newborn children for the first time. I've made a huge mistake. What have I bestowed upon the world? Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's getting hot in the studio. We're going on hour 3. We got no AC. I got no AC. All right, so what else we got about Ben? Oh, you know how I showed you Ben blocking me? Mm-hmm. You guys, look, real quick. Dubz Generl blocked me also. I didn't tell you guys about that. I forgot. We spent so much time on the Dubz Generl clip. But I do got to show you real quick. After that live stream, I regret to inform you.
Dude, everybody's blocking
Dubz General user not found. I know, it's kind of fucked up.
We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
I mean, that's what I always looked at it as, just doing a little trolling. And every single one of these guys takes it so goddamn serious, So we've been blocked by Ben this week. We've been blocked by Dubz General this week. We might get blocked by Natalie Cuomo this week. And that's who we're going to talk about right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to get into Natalie Cuomo.
Big fan of this account. Big fan of this account. It's good to see you.
Big fan of that account, Natalie Cuomo. So, Natalie Cuomo, this like next segment that we have here is kind of like a 2-for-1 Fool's fucking watch, right? It started just me looking into Natalie Cuomo. I had started watching like live streams that she's done on Twitch. She's like does like video game live streams and shit, even though she's a comedian. So I started watching that. I started watching some other shit. I had heard about Natalie Cuomo through, I'm not going to lie and say I always knew who she was. I had heard about her just this past year. She had this viral video of her doing a stand-up set that went insanely bad. And I'm not going to get it too into detail because I want to show Ashley, who's never seen that video yet.
Hey, Ashley. Ashley.
So she had this viral video go off that made her look like shit, right? And I'm talking that thing was viewed millions of times over this last year. That's where I caught wind of her, right? And I just took it as a one-off thing. I go, this bitch is crazy. She's retarded. Moving on with my life. Then after covering Lewis more, Real Ass Podcast, Legion of Skanks, I find out this is Lewis's ex-girlfriend. She's one of the exes, like, I think even before Karen Feehan or some shit, right? If you remember, there was an episode of Real Ass Podcast, Lewis talks about this retarded ex that hung up all the Halloween balloons all stupid, right? You don't remember that?
No.
He had red, or orange, black, and purple balloons for Halloween. He had to run to the store. He asked his girlfriend, Natalie Cuomo, at the time, he goes, I'm going to run to the store. I need you to arrange the balloons around the house, right? Any normal person's going to put a couple perps over there, a couple golds over there, a couple orange. You know what I mean? Mix up the colors a little bit. Lewis said he comes home from the store and she took all the black balloons and tied them to one doorknob. Then she took all of the orange balloons and tied them to another doorknob. All right across the hallway. Right?
Okay.
Then she takes all of the yellow balloons, ties them to the front door. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Natalie Cuomo. This is the kind of shit that we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. So this is how retarded she was when she was dating Louis J. Gomez. And you have to be borderline A-boff. You know? I'm talking Asperger's to be dating a fucking Puerto Rican tattlesnake like the Louis J., right? So I find out she's Louis's ex-girlfriend. Then I had a listener in the Discord kind of bringing her up a lot. He goes, dude, you gotta cover fucking goddamn Natalie Cuomo. I'm telling you, she sucks. Hey, every time I would open the Discord, every time I would go, goddamn, they're after Natalie again. It was always the same guy, though. And I respect the guy, so I was like, yeah, I'll take it into consideration. So I kind of started watching her streams and stuff like that. And then she had done this podcast the other day with this guy named Michael Lenoke. And the name of the podcast is called We Should Date, right? Now, that's where this 2-for-1 Fool's Watch comes into play. We get Natalie Cuomo, who's cringe as fuck on her own. And now we have this new fool into the mix. Now, he's not completely new. After doing some research on him, I found out that Red Bar has covered this guy before. But since that coverage, I've never heard anything about the guy again. I almost felt like I was discovering this guy today when I watched this Natalie Cuomo shit. So let's start this segment by introducing Ashley to Miss Natalie Cuomo.
Hey, Ashley.
Let's see. Is this the right one? No, we got to find the clip. All right? We got to find the clip. Let's go. Oh, I thought I had saved it. I didn't. But it's easy to find. I'll go into X and fucking be able to search it right away. So, search bar, Natalie Cuomo viral, and guaranteed we're going to get the hit on it. Let's see. Is this the one where she freaks out? Natalie Cuomo viral crash out. Tell me that I didn't do my goddamn shit, and I'm going to end up regretting this whole entire thing. Please, someone tell me that I can find this. How can I not find this video now? This is... No! I need to find that crash out. All right. No, trust me. We're finding it. Do not sweat it. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, but we always have one. Natalie Cuomo viral crash out on stage. I got to get a new keyboard. This shit fucking sucks. All right, I found it. You hear how bad it's bouncing against the goddamn table, right? Every fucking click I hit. I feel like I'm on some Ben Avery shit.
Is this the key?
No, this isn't the same one that's been giving me issues. It's not that same one.
So
no.
just no keyboard you like.
This new keyboard I like. I just don't like how when I hit the keys, it sounds like I'm pounding on my desk. And you can hear it into the mic. That's what I don't like about it. So now this is the clip of Natalie Cuomo. It went so viral that she made the news. Oh. This isn't even her posting it herself. This is the news finding out about this online and going, we got to cover this. It's fucking nuts, right? Watch this.
Has gone viral after exploding at a heckler in Washington, D.C. Hundreds of thousands of people have now watched the clip of Natalie Cuomo tearing strips off a punter in a way you normally don't see.
When stand-up comedy gets a little awkward. When US comic Natalie Cuomo unleashed on a heckler, it was raw and unfiltered.
It is such a hard time in this world right now. There are so many people that came together to be supportive and amazing, and you're putting negative... No, look me in the eyes. You're putting negative energy out here. You can leave.
It all began...
No, look me in the eyes, she said. I would have spit in her face. Arrest me for assault. What if she said, look me in the eyes, and the guy started pissing, right? Like he just whips out his dick and just a stream of water just hits her in the face. She goes, really? Really? Or what if the guy was jerking off the whole time because she's all hot on stage? He's like jerking off under his shirt, right? And then she goes, no, motherfucker, you're heckling the show? She goes, look at me. And he goes, oh, shit. Like just comes right in her face. He goes, how did you know I would like that so much? You're nagging me. You're nagging me. Right? So she goes, look at me.
Began when the man seated in the front row with a friend took exception to the suggestion they might be a couple.
Well, I can roast you too. You can't just roast all of us and get nothing. Whoa! I can take the mic.
He left as the crowd appeared to side with the comedian. Cuomo is a rising star of the international comedy circuit. She has millions of followers on TikTok and Instagram.
I like how they do that. Millions of followers on TikTok and Instagram. She's a hot bitch. She's gonna get millions of followers. That's the way it works. It's a hot bitch. Listen to the way this. Dude, we are being fucked up today. I gotta like double disclaimer the show. Look, so this is the funny thing. They're making fun of the fact that this is coming from an Australian news station in the chat. Listen to what she says to describe this situation. She goes, a comedian took strips off a punter. I'd never seen a comedian take strips off of a punter like this before. Listen to the way she describes this. Essentially saying she like tore this guy a new asshole, right? Australians are saying she took strips off of a punter. What the fuck does that even mean?
Washington, D.C. Hundreds of thousands of people have now watched the clip of Natalie Cuomo tearing strips off a punter in a way.
Tearing strips off a punter? What the fuck does that even mean? Tearing strips off a punter?
Thousands of people have now watched the clip of Natalie Cuomo tearing strips off a punter.
Tearing strips off a punter? I don't like this. Only good Australian is James McCann, who flashed his dick on the last episode of Story Wars that we saw him on, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
Ari Shaffir and him flashed their dicks. So let's give it up for Natalie Cuomo taking strips off a punter like that. It's good shit. So now you understand who we're dealing with, right? You understand the depravity of this woman, right? I like that. So going back to that James McCann thing right before we move on, I was watching Real Ass Podcast the other day. I was watching The Regs the other day, right? And Lewis brought up that episode where Ari Shaffir and James McCann flashed their dicks to the camera, right? So now James was just doing it as he goes, oh, it's going to be funny because Ari did it and whatever. But Ari has like a big dick. It's kind of gross. His balls are a little weird, right? But he does have a big old dick. He don't care about his dick being on the internet like that. Lewis tells a story about how they're in the middle of the show and they go, all right, let's do plugs. And Lewis goes, all right, gasdigital.com. You could sign up with the promo code GAS. You get 5% off if you want to see full length and uncensored episodes of the show, right? McCann immediately goes, oi, mate, they're uncensored. He goes, my whole little dick was out, mate. Dude, James McCann started sweating. He said Lewis saw him sweating. He goes, yeah, dude, they're going to be uncensored on my site. I'm not blurring out your tiny ass little Australian dick just because you're insecure about it. And James is like the biggest Christian. He's like such a follower of God. So he's already out of his element. And then he goes and finds out that dick will be uncensored for all of the world to see. So if you have a Gas Digital membership, I would like to see James McCann's uncensored dick. Okay. That's obviously a joke. We're going to move on to Natalie Cuomo. This, honest to God, this is crazy. Look at how many time codes I pulled out of this.
I want to say this hair already.
You already don't like the guy. Already bad news. Look at this fucking guy. Michael Lenoci over here. I don't like that. Something about him. It's like he's like poor man's Ryan Gosling. If I can, you know what I mean? If I may. And it's giving very fuckboy energy. This guy has very much a lot of fuckboy energy. I was talking to someone in the Discord earlier. They go, I don't like the way he buttons his shirt up all the way. I don't like that. I go, good point. I'm never buttoning my shirt up all the way ever again. You know, there's a lot of things to hate about this guy just off of seeing him, period. I mean.
How old is he?
Oh, take a guess. This nigga's like 42, 43.
Okay.
Right? He looks a little younger than that. I will give him that. This guy probably does get a lot of puss in that goddamn comedy world. What I want you to focus on here is the overall feel, the overall vibe that he's putting out, right? It's a podcast literally called We Should Date. Not First Date, right? You know, First Date, that's a different thing. First Date with Lauren Compton, you go on there, she goes, I'm going to ask you a couple, like, you know, first datey type questions. What's this? What's that? It's very formulated, right? It's almost got segments and shit to it, right? That's not what's happening here. This is not First Date. This is We Should Date, right? Just off of hearing that title, We Should Date. I mean, anyone putting two and two together is going to go, oh, this is a podcast where the male host says to the female guest week after week after week, we should date, right? That's the cringiest fucking fuckboy shit idea for a goddamn podcast. You're trying to fuck every single female guest that comes on your show? That's what I'm seeing here. You cannot play this off as like, well, it's funny because it's not. I'm going to assume that you are trying to do what you are going to do and what we see in these time codes every single episode. This is sleazeball shit, and nobody should stand for it. Now, first time code. Let's see. Look at this. He starts the episode,
I don't know Michael at all.
He starts the episode immediately.
He looks way older now.
I know. Tell me, in that lighting, holy shit. You want to watch that real fast? Let's check that out. This is the way every episode starts. They talk about each other in separate rooms before they actually meet each other. Why? Because I'll tell you right now, at the end, they don't do like a recap and go, well, how do you feel now after the podcast? Like, that's what you would think, right? You go, this is before the podcast, and then I want to see the reaction after you fuck them. I want to see what your hair looks like. Is it messed up? Did he put in work? You know? No. They just go, yeah, let's just talk about each other in separate rooms for zero reason at all.
I don't know Michael at all.
Natalie Cuomo, I've never met her. Never met her in my life.
He seems like a really nice guy, but
I don't know if she'll be into it.
The fact that his podcast is just flirting with girls, maybe a little bit of a fuckboy, I don't know.
Yeah, I would sleep with her. If that's what you're asking, I would definitely sleep with her.
I forgot I coughed. I bet that is every single guest. I'd sleep with her. I'd sleep with her.
I think Michael will be into me. Yeah, why wouldn't he be into me?
Do I think we would be compatible? I don't know. Probably not.
Do I think we'll have chemistry? I think we'll get along. It'll be funny.
I can't imagine that she falls for any of my tricks.
I'm worried that I'll overshare.
My tricks. You got to pay attention to the verbiage here. I don't think that she'll fall for any of my tricks. Listen, going on dates is not a fucking magician show. You should be not pulling tricks out of your fucking goddamn sleeves and shit. You should not be fucking pulling sly moves and tricks. You should be naturally talking to someone, seeing if you hit it off, right? And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. This guy, we're going to stop with this right here. You're going to see right out the rip, he is the most pushy fucking fuck boy dude, and he tries to play off like he's like this innocent guy. Less than 2 minutes of listening to him talk to this fucking woman, and you're gonna hate him more than you hate her, which I was coming into this thinking that was like physically impossible. Like, laws of physics could not allow it for anyone to be more hateable than this bitch, right? Especially after that clip. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. I listened to this guy talk for not even 3 minutes. I go, that's the new one. That's the new one. I go, that's the new one right there. That is him. He is I.
There's not a funny 10.
I'm a funny 10.
You're funny. You're funny.
Ooh, now you hear what happens right there, right out the gate. A little bit of negging. That's what we like to call one of those tricks that he pulls out. He goes, there's a rabbit in here somewhere. I can't find the rabbit. How's about a little bit of nagging? Fuck you, bitch. Suck my dick. That's what he's about to do right here. Watch this.
There's not a funny 10.
I'm a funny 10.
You're funny. You're funny.
Hey, at least you
how about
said
this?
I'm a 10.
You're a 10 to somebody.
I'm a 10.
To somebody.
Okay. You're already losing right now, dude.
But this is maybe. But this is a different world. I have a different world. Maybe.
Okay, who's a 10 to you?
Like I mean, I brought her up because I can't think of anyone right now. But I just like a Jessica Alba in
There's
her prime.
nothing people hate more than a woman with confidence. Like me saying I'm a 10 would make people hate me so much.
You see what I'm talking? Now, this I wasn't sold on him being more hateable than her yet. I'm at this point. I'm watching. I'm going classic Natalie. I go classic Natalie. She says some shit like that. Everyone hates a girl with confidence. It's not because they think that they're pretty. It's because girls with confidence start trying to do shit that guys do, like stand-up and construction and like other things like that. Females with confidence, they start trying to be like race car drivers and astronauts and fucking surgeons and stuff. We don't need any of that. We don't need any of this, okay? If you're a fucking female, you should have just enough confidence to get out of the house and not feel shitty about yourself. That's it. Natalie Cuomo, everyone.
I mean, they'll, a little bit, maybe. Who cares?
Anyone being
but that's
like-
not going to be in the clip.
Like if I'm like I'm a 10, people are like, you're a 7.
Yeah,
you're a 3 at best.
I would say you're a 7.
Ooh, look at that face. Now she looks like that bitch from Obsession. She goes, no. And then she explodes. Kaboom. Red bar. Now listen to this. He's already starting with the negging, right? And this is why I call it a trick. Because like at first you think he could just be saying like, you're not a 10. Like just being on, he could just be being real with her. He could be like, listen, don't hit me with that confidence bullshit. You're just as regular as the other ones, all right? So you're just as regular as the other ones, okay? Don't come at me with this confidence shit. That's what I think at first. Then I hear him say this. I go, it was a trick. He wanted to nag so that he could, scoop her back up and frick her. Listen to this.
You're not a 2.
Okay.
But like I'm attracted to you. I would definitely sleep with you.
Well, men will sleep with anything.
Well, come on, give me some credit.
No. What's the ugliest you've slept with?
Oh shit. There's some lovely nights in Iowa.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like there's been some, how do I say this in a nice way? There's been some, is it a girl? Oh,
I'm feeling woozy. I'm starting to feel a little woozy. Holy shit. This guy sucks so much. The way he looks in the camera and goes, is it a girl? Is it a girl? How dare you look at this fine piece of ass in the goddamn eye? You tell her she's not a 10, and then you go and tell her you're fucking transvestites in Iowa on lonely nights? That's got to make her feel really nice. You're not a 10. I would still fuck you, but I would also fuck a pig that I found on the side of the road in Iowa after a long night at the bar. So let's just make sure that you understand you're on that same playing field, okay? Ooh. This is a fucking, this is a piece of shit guy right here. And the time codes, they get a worse. They get a worse, all right? Look at this. I don't like this. This is one of the things I was pointing out about him. A guy like this, right? This like wannabe fuckboy, and like this guy would be Manosphere if he could. I don't think he has the chops in him, right? And he has too much hair. You have to be bald for the Manosphere, okay? So he wants it though. He would if he could, but he's a comedian. He lives in Los Angeles. He's still got to be like, a Democrat. So that you just call them fuckboys. If they're a Democrat and they're like a Manosphere kind of, the equivalent of Manosphere right wing is fuckboy Democrat, right? In my opinion. And I am a professional.
Okay.
He also, this same archetype of man, they have to have their chest puffed out. Like, they just have to do it. I don't know if it's like part of the posture that he's sitting. Maybe he's trying to stretch his back while he's sitting. You know, I don't know what the deal is. But you see this, it's like a fake chest puff. Because you can see right here, if you notice, let's go to this. If you notice right here, there are not pecs filling out this goddamn flannel right here, right? You see what I'm talking about? Now watch this. This is what I like to call the chest puff iced coffee transfer. Okay? Watch this.
That wouldn't bother me.
Would bother me.
Yeah, I mean, it would only be very briefly.
Watch this move.
No, I would never.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. See, what was that happening there? Am I wrong? Was he trying to do a stretch of the back? Was he doing a chest puff? Was he like...
Maybe he's just sitting up straight.
Yeah, but he does this a lot. Watch, pay attention to his posture. He'll be sitting like this, and then all of a sudden he goes, oh, yeah, I forgot. and he puffs back up again. I go, ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. The way he slides that coffee over, and he goes... like over the desk to slide the coffee over. Dude, calm it down, buddy.
Oh my God, no. Definitely not, because we toured together, so.
Oh, you would work together?
Yeah.
I could work for you. I wouldn't, that wouldn't bother me.
Would bother me.
Yeah, I mean, it would only be very briefly.
Where's it at?
No, I would never.
Yeah.
Never.
Now, here, somebody in the chat beat us to it. One of the things I wanted to reveal to you guys, you seen that little chest move like that? I'm saying all this fuckboy stuff, right? This guy was one of Chris D'Elia's openers. Like, during the time where Chris D'Elia was getting smacked for all that goddamn grooming of underage women and shit. So, you used to hang out with the guy who was like, by every stretch of the imagination, by every definition of the word, a sex addict, right? You were opening for this guy. You were, gaining experience with him on the road. You probably double teamed a couple bitches together. I mean, Chris D'Elia, when all that was happening, underage women coming out with text messages, DMs, he was grooming me. The shit that they were, dude, how this guy did not spend decades behind bars is literally beyond me. But I heard he has a dad with a lot of money, okay? This is how they get you. It's how these rich guys get you. They got paps with a lot of money. So now he's sitting there opening for Chris D'Elia. You trying to tell me he's not going to, pull a couple bad habits from a guy like that? A guy that he looks up to like that? A guy that literally got caught grooming underage women? Like, we're talking about a predator here, right? And now that same asshole is sitting across from this sexy ass bitch, right? With a fucking podcast called We Should Date. With a history like that, the name of my podcast is Proper All the Time. Never done anything wrong, never sexually assaulted anyone in my entire life. That's the whole name of my podcast. Proper All the Time, never done anything wrong in my entire life, never sexually assaulted anyone. That's the whole name of the show. I would not even think about having a podcast named We Should Date, okay? That's fucking crazy to me. You trying to tell me after a couple episodes like this, those allegations aren't going to come rearing their heads out of a goddamn corner? You're fucking nuts. You're talking to this bitch over here. She looks like a goddamn paint swatch from Lowe's, right? She looks literally like she's trying to kill two birds with one stone. She wants to make sure she looks cute today, and she wants to figure out what color palette she's going for with her goddamn living room furniture. She looks like a swatch, all right? And you're going to sit across from this bitch, puffing your chest out, knowing that you used to fucking open for Chris D'Elia, and you're going to fucking come at this bitch like this? I don't think so. Wait until, dude, listen to this, because these are going to start getting long. I want you to hear Natalie actually kind of stick up for herself almost in this moment. It's like she kind of really calls him out on his shit right here, because this shit, we skipped a little bit. Like, we skipped like 20 minutes, right? Because we're about to hit this long chunk where this guy is practically sexually assaulting her. Like, It's like every other word out of her mouth is no. And he's like, but please, like, come on. You know, so I want to get through these couple ones fast because the next one we're going to be listening to is like 10 minutes long and it's jam-packed full of this guy's fuckboy-ness, whatever you want to call it, right?
I feel like I'm not going to have words for this.
You probably aren't. This shit's going to flabbergast you. This is a filibuster.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just admit that if I wasn't a stand-up comic, then you would go on a date with me?
You already said that I'm not a 10, and I feel like that was rude.
You're holding on to that, but I'm trying to get you to become a 10. I have to get to know you. How could I just give out a 10? If I gave you a 10 at the beginning of the episode, then why would you ever believe me going forward? What value would I have if I don't even know your personality?
I don't like that you could think that you could talk your way into any situation.
Ooh, you see that? I like how, because that's what you saw his confidence now starting to come out.
Yeah.
His pee-pee started to grow a little bit. He goes, I'm really about to talk this bitch into sleeping with me tonight. And she goes, She goes, hold on. Heard it all before. All of your lies, all of your sweet talk. Baby this, baby that. You know what song I'm talking about. Me and Ashley, old as hell. We singing old-ass R&B to them brothers and sisters.
He's shipping out.
So I like that. Calls him out immediately. What do you do when you get called out like that? You start laughing maniacally. Ah! You start losing your goddamn mind, breaking your neck over this. Maybe a full sip. I don't know. Let's find out here on Lost Docs Media Bar.
And at the beginning of the episode, then why would you ever believe me going forward? What value would I have if I don't even know your personality?
I don't like that you could think that you could talk your way into any situation.
Break your neck.
Isn't that, well, I don't think I can, but I always tell people, pretend you know what you're talking about, but no, you have no idea.
I don't like that you have a podcast where you just hit on women. Like, I feel
Oh, I don't like how you have a podcast where you just hit on women like that. I think that's some real fuckboy shit right there. All right? We don't like it.
Well, she can see the name of it, right? She chose to.
She knows what she got herself into. Here's the thing. Don't let me talk all the shit on him. You have to also pay attention to her. Only reason she's not getting torn up right now, because I could easily go back and watch this show again, do the same amount of time codes, and just make her look like shit, right? The craziest part about this is he outshines the fuck out of her when it comes to being a fuckboy dickhead. That it's like, you almost think that this is a normal woman that he's talking to. It ain't. This is a very insecure, psychotic, nut job comedian woman. This is, I mean, Louis J. Gomez broke up with this bitch. This is like the hottest bitch that Louis has ever been in his life, dude. He would not have thrown this away no matter how retarded she is. She was probably crazy. He goes, fuck this, get her the fuck out of here. He goes, I'll just get another one. It don't even matter. It's insane how much he like outshines her in the piece of shit department, right?
Isn't that, well, I don't think I can, but I always tell people, pretend you know what you're talking about, but no, you have no idea.
I don't.
I had to give that to someone in the chat.
Like that you have a podcast where you just hit on women. Like, I feel like that's weird.
But it's not weird. It's fun because it's like we're
For
playing.
you,
It's
yeah, it's fun.
It's a form of arguing.
I think the cool thing is like a lot of people are fuckboys and you're upfront about it. Like, I think
I'm not a fuckboy though. I'm more about like, oh, let's learn if there's chemistry. It's fun to like meet people. I don't think that love is supposed to be just with one person, and I don't.
So now you hear kind of he's kind of letting himself. He's like telling on himself a little bit. I just think it'd be fun to see if we have like chemistry and shit. Who do you know that you're having like a regular ass conversation with that you use the words chemistry? Like
Right, yeah.
when you start a new job and you go to introduce yourself to your new coworkers, does your boss come up to you and go, did you have good chemistry with all of the other workers? Did you end up like, you know, really hitting it off with one? They might say really hitting it off. They're not going to say chemistry. This is people talking about relationships. That's what they're talking chemistry, right? You're either talking about it in the sense of trying to start a relationship with a woman or the opposite sex, right? Or you're actually in a laboratory and you're actually doing chemistry. Nobody else is talking about chemistry in any other fucking sense of the word, okay? This fucking guy. And then we have to come into the freeze frame and he looks like this. Fuck out of here with this. That's a fucking predator right there. This is how You're going to wake up after spending a night at this guy's house like this. He's going to be in a chair in the corner of the room looking at you like that. Right? Is that what you want? You, as a woman? Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley. Ashley.
I don't think so. None of you bitches want this shit. Now let's go to the long one. This is a very long cut. But this is where the shit starts getting bad. This is where it starts getting real fucking bad, Ashley. I'm telling you. I know. You see me getting caught in my cable. I'm always getting caught in my goddamn cable, Ashley. So now this is where it's going to start getting bad. He right before this, he starts laying it on thick. Like really thick. I'm talking like, I think at one point he's like trying to, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You really have to just kind of like witness it. I'm not going to sit there and try to ruin it and like overextend whatever it is that we're doing by like trying to talk my way out of it. I'm not him. I can't talk my way out of a situation like this. I have to let the time codes do it for me. This is a long one. We're obviously going to stop it and talk shit about his bullshit, but when you see how thick he's laying this shit on, you're going to go, she dealt with this for 10 more minutes?
How long is this?
This next time code is like almost 7 minutes long. Oh, the whole thing is an hour.
Okay.
She put herself through this for an hour. Picture like when you see a girl out in public and there's a guy that's like, let me get your number. She's like, no. He's like, come on, let me get your number. And he keeps trying to spit game at her. Imagine, usually a girl only has to do that until she finishes walking across the street, right? And then she just goes, see ya, and walks off in a different direction, right? Imagine if the guy followed you for an hour straight doing that to you. Going, no, come on, give me your number. Come on, like I think we'd hit it off. Like, come on. And starts getting a little serious. Hey, yo, bitch. Give me your fucking number. I'm starting to get mad now. I'm going to fuck you up if you don't give me your... And you're... Next thing you know, you're in some guy's basement. Fucking A. This is the kind of shit that I'm talking about here. Watch this.
Well, I guess I'll let you get out of here.
Well...
I'm just kidding. Would you have got offended if I ended it early and was like, why don't you just leave then if I have no chance?
No, it's fine.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What are some things that you do like about me?
Hey, whoa. I almost missed. Wait a minute. Talk about the most desperate shit. And Natalie's over here looking at her fucking producer / publicist going, really? Really right now? This is what he's doing right now. He's saying this. Okay. What do I like about you? I don't know. We're the same species. That's about it.
Oh.
I can't think of anything else.
You just leave then if I have no chance.
No, it's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
What are some things that you do like about me? Okay, nothing. Then that's fine if it's nothing. But I think you're a liar. What? Oh, do you think we'll be friends going forward forever after this? Like we have some sort of bond in the connection?
I'm just thinking about how bad the comments are going to be on this podcast.
No, they're going to be good.
No, dude.
Most of the podcast comments are great, especially with this. This is good. We're having good banter. Compared to like some of the, I've had podcasts where I feel like I'm pulling teeth, and then when I edit, I'm like, oh, it's not as bad, and then they turn out being good episodes. This is like last week's episode with Gabby was like this. It's like fun. This is fun.
I love Gabby.
Yeah, this is a fun episode.
Yeah.
Are you not sure
About what?
this?
Oh,
That's how I know I'm having fun. Some asshole from across the table has to tell me I'm having fun. I don't just ever feel like I'm having fun on my own. It's like he's literally trying to plant the idea in her head. He goes, no, this is fun, though. She has like a gag in her mouth and her hands are tied behind her back. He goes, no, this is fun, though. Throws her down the well. It's fun. I'll see you in 8 days.
Gabby was like this. It's like fun. This is fun.
I love Gabby.
Yeah, this is a fun episode.
Yeah.
Are you not sure?
About what?
This?
Oh, I'm just like, I am coming off bad.
No, you're not. You're not at all.
Okay.
People like...
Trust me.
They like when I'm like getting...
Trust me. She's coming off amazing compared to this asshole.
When the girl's like, yeah, I'm into... Like, that's not fun. That's not good for comedy.
Yeah,
it's better when with what you're doing. Even though we know it's an act.
Okay.
You see what I'm talking about?
Like, I think...
It's better when you pretend that you're not into it, even though I know you're into it. Is essentially what he just said here. He said the show is funnier when I get a little resistance, you know? I like it when I get a little resistance, you know? If you could fight back a little bit, that gets me off. You know, I don't like this shit. I'm telling you, this is a very telling stuff right here.
Not fun when the girl's like, yeah, I'm into, like, that's not fun. That's not good for comedy.
Yeah,
it's better when you're with what you're doing, even though we know it's an act.
Okay.
Like, we know, like, I think they can read through it. They're going to be like, she's lying through her teeth. Like, she's into you. You should keep, like, this is going to be one of those episodes where they're like, you got to have her on again. You guys have really good chemistry.
Right.
A little bit.
No.
I don't you feel close?
That's a good point someone just made in the chat. You know that she's insecure because she's worried about coming off bad in front of this fucking piece of shit. Like, this guy would make fucking the worst guy you know look amazing standing next to each other. And you're worried about you looking bad next to that. That just shows the level of insecurity that she has. It's fucking mind-blowing.
Closer a little bit now that we gotten to know each other. We're like 30 minutes in, right? What are we in? 35. All right, how about this? I know he's not on mic, but do you think this is fun?
This is fun.
He is speaking into a microphone.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I'm saying you think it's like, this is a good match right now.
Yeah.
He's not even on I've just met him today. I don't even know him at all. So this
is how every fuckboy does it. I've never met this guy at all. They went to high school together. He's the producer right now is doing the equivalent of you are outside of like a movie waiting to go in with this girl that you're trying to, you know, hey, you want to go in there together? What's up? Let me get your numbers, type whatever. Your friend forgot something at the car and is catching up to you, right? To go into the movie. They see you talking to the girl. They go, holy shit, are you that guy from Instagram? Right? They make up some bullshit to try to make you look like Spider-Man in front of this woman, right? This is what this producer's doing right now. Hey, this is a good match, right? Right? I'm going to pay you for this episode. This is a good match, right? Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
But I'm saying you think it's like, this is a good match right now.
Yeah.
He's not even on I've just met him today. I don't even know him at all.
Yeah, we're buying that.
So he's an outside observing it.
Mm-hmm.
You hate that he said that because you can't. This is what's great about the podcast. As much as you think I'm just like hitting on random women to like get laid.
Let me ask you, do people come on here that are in relationships and then their like boyfriends get like really pissed?
It's happened one time, but no, most of the people are single. I've had like a couple married people when we played. Like I had Jamie Lee on, and she's married, and it was like it's fine, but it's not the same. I tried to like play and make it fun, but if you weren't married, am I your type? It's like
right.
And there was one girl that was like, I'm sure maybe someone's talking to a girl. I'm sure there's a lot of people that hate me.
Yeah.
But like it's a show.
Yeah.
It's entertainment.
Yeah.
Obviously, something real happens sometimes. Like, I didn't expect to have this energy with you.
Ooh, I don't like this. Look at that face, too. I mean, this guy just laid out his whole master plan. He goes, yeah, well, most of the people that come on are single. We get a couple with boyfriends. Married ones, too. Those ones aren't nearly as good. You know, he goes, well, the thing is, I could tell you why they're not as good. It's because I can't fuck them if I have no chance of fucking these bitches, it's like, what's even the point, you know? He goes, yeah, it's mostly the single ones. I'm fucking all of them. Everyone hates me probably. This is like you might as well have just named the fucking podcast, Will You Fuck Me? That might as well be the name of We Should Date. Will You Fuck Me should be the name. Will You Fuck Me with Mike Lenoci or Lenoci or whatever the fuck this idiot's name is. Listen to this master plan in case you guys missed it. Listen to this one more time.
Right.
And there was one girl that was like, I'm sure maybe someone's talking to a girl. I'm sure there's a lot of people that hate me.
Yeah.
But like, it's a show.
Yeah.
It's entertainment.
Yeah.
Obviously, something real happens sometimes. Like, I didn't expect to have this energy with you. Like, I know you think I'm lying. That's what sucks.
What energy are you talking about?
You don't feel it?
Now, here's the thing I will say. I'll let it play for a while. I know I'm pausing it a lot. My apologies. Here's the one thing I will say. As much of a fuckboy as he is, I feel like she's kind of like receptive to it. Like, I feel like she will gobble this guy's cock.
She's insecure.
Exactly. And he knows that. He knows that 100%. He's playing this bitch like a fiddle. She's going to gobble this guy's cock before the end of the night. No questions asked. And she just got out of a divorce. Let me tell you that right now. This bitch got married for 18 months.
Oh.
Yeah, she pulled the J-Lo wedding. I think she was married to some like... Okay. I think she was married to some like weird-looking ginger. There was some guy that was her boyfriend at the time in the live stream that I watched when I was doing research on her. But that was like 8 months old. I think in between that time, she divorced that guy. So right now, she's on the rebound. They even talk about that a little bit in the episode. Oh, so you've had a couple rebounds, huh? When's the next time you're gonna get yourself knocked up by a comedian? Huh? When's the next time you're gonna do that? She goes, I swear off comedians, no more comedians. Now, that's what I want you to keep in mind this whole time while he's saying all this stuff to her. She has said to him at least 97 times during the episode, I don't date comedians anymore. Just got done getting divorced to a comedian. Comedians are out, and you are a comedian. So this will not happen, even though I honestly don't believe it. As much as I hate to say, I believe this guy when he says that she's lying. And it's sad.
Delusional?
You're delusional, dude.
Really?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, see, I got her, dude.
No, you didn't get me.
No, because you're like, yeah, because you don't know. It's like stand up. You don't know. Like you can't, like you ever go up in a room and you're like, it's weird in here. I can't explain it. We're like, oh, there's a weird room, right? And stand up.
Yeah, this is a weird room.
No, it's not. No, but like sometimes you just can't explain it. You're like, oh, this is like, I didn't expect this episode to be this good. See, good. That's good. Just sit there.
No, I'm not.
No, so when you play video games, like you play a video game, what are you playing? Like games where you kill people?
Are you okay? I play like Fortnite.
That's a shooting one, right?
Yeah, I'm not good at shooters. I like farming ones.
What?
Farming simulators.
What, like you're like a farmer and you're like planting corn?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the game?
Pretty much. And like you marry.
She plays Animal Farm, dickhead. Everyone knows bitches love Animal Farm. Every girl loves Animal Farm. Come on, get with the program. You call yourself a ladies' man? You don't even know Animal Farm?
People and
Come
stuff.
on. Candy
Oh,
Crush.
so you have like a fantasy of wanting to be like settled down and married.
Yeah, I married someone.
Yeah, I thought you were just doing it for a bit.
No, what the fuck?
I mean, why would you do it at such a young age?
Because like I wanted that life.
You want kids?
Yeah.
This is crazy. I mean, I think that, okay, I know I'm a comic, but like, I don't think you should shut the door on maybe.
No. I cannot.
And then so now you're just done with comics because you're just.
Yeah.
That's just for now. But you've already got a couple of rebounds in already.
That's just for now. Yeah, you tell her what she wants. Make sure she knows it. It's just for now because I said so. I willed it. I will this. I will be inside of you, which is something he actually says to her. That's actually crazy. Wait until we get there. You thought that, this is the cringe and the fuckboyness is ramping up. We're not staying at some copacetic level here. This shit is going to start ramping up, okay?
Does she just leave?
No, she sits there the whole fucking podcast.
How does it end?
I think they kiss.
No way.
You'll have to wait and find out here on Lost Docs Media Bar. All right. Red Bar. So now listen to this. He goes, you want to have kids someday? She goes, yeah. He stops and takes a beat and he goes, this is the woman of my dreams. Holy shit, I want to have kids too. Every slut I've had on this podcast doesn't want to have kids.
Kids?
Yeah.
This is crazy. I mean, I think that, okay, I know I'm a comic, but like, I don't think you should shut the door on maybe.
No. I cannot.
And then so now you're just done with comics because you're just.
Yeah.
That's just for now. But you've already got a couple of rebounds in already.
I had 2 solid rebounds.
You really don't have like a taste.
Yeah, I know. I know, dude.
You're kind of just like
It's just all over the
anyone
place.
who's really good at flirting, you'll let in.
That's rude.
Very
Seems
rude.
Like it.
Very
it makes
rude.
me feel like not as good. Because it's like, I was like, she kind of likes me. And now I'm like, she just.
Now that I said that, you're like, oh God, I'm not flattered at all anymore.
She just is like, she'll take anyone. You just like to be flirted.
Big cut. Very big cut right there. Did my man say something inappropriate? What's the deal here? Big cut. I don't like that. I don't like having a conversation. We're talking about kids, and I'm telling you, the woman, I'm tricking you with my Jedi mind tricks. I'm going, notice how fun this is. This is like really fun, right? They're even saying that in the chat. They're saying in the chat, isn't it crazy how he has to keep telling her? He has to keep reminding her how fun this is, how good this is, right? Might as well be doing like this. You ever see Fight Club? Brad Pitt in Fight Club? He's like chucking and jiving right before he fucks that bitch. You know? This guy is fucking nuts, dude.
Flattered at all anymore.
She just is like, she'll take anyone. You just like to be flirted with, I guess.
I'm just being. You know what? This is going downhill.
Is it? I don't think it is. I think this is going to be, I think the comment section is going to be like, you're going to be surprised. You're going to be one of the more favorite ones, which I didn't think you would be at all. Wow. You're a catch.
Big cut.
You're right.
You're shutting down.
Yeah.
You're shutting down. Okay, we'll transition. We'll go a different way. So what do you look for in a guy then?
Another cut. We'll transition. We'll go a different way. He tries to rape her. They go, cut, cut. He jumps across the table. They go, cut the cameras. Hold the fucking phone here. Chill the fuck out, dude. Put that shit away. They go, put that away right now. Take your hand off. They go, get this guy out of here.
Like what's the one thing that's like non-negotiable that a guy has to have?
I can't believe you told me that I'm fucked.
You are. You're fucked.
Why am I fucked?
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
You just need to grow up. You're not ready to like settle down yet.
No, I don't want to settle down.
You never were. You should have even ever been engaged or married. Like, what were you doing? You like lied to yourself and thought you're impulsive too.
Yeah.
So now you see what's happening here, right? This is classic fuck boy shit right here. Watch. So now he pulls out all the stops. He goes, I'm going to get this bitch to like me by the end of this, right? Now she starts saying, this is going downhill, you know? Essentially letting him know you're trying too hard now. And we women, we don't like guys that try too hard. You ever notice that? Guy sitting off in the corner, you know, cool, man, smoking a cigarette. He's not paying attention to no bitches. All the girls like that guy. Fonzie. You know what I mean? You come to find out the guy's gay later. That's the reason why women liked him. He didn't pay attention to any of you because he was gay. You know, but you didn't know that. You didn't know that at the time. So now So now she tells him, she goes, you're trying too hard. This is starting to go downhill. Classic fuckboy. He goes, am I getting rejected right now? Am I getting fucking rejected right now? I know what to do. I will start talking shit to this woman and berate her in front of everyone. This is classic shit. Guy hits on girl. Girl rejects guy. Guy gets his feelings hurt. Beats the shit out of woman in public. Goes to jail for 25 years. This is the kind of shit that happens. Only thing that's stopping Natalie Cuomo from not ending up in a body bag right now is the fact that there are cameras on it.
Like settle down yet.
No, I don't want to settle down.
You never were. You should have even ever been engaged or married. Like, what were you doing? You like lied to yourself and thought you're impulsive too.
Yeah.
So you make decisions. You're like, oh shit, I can get out of a relationship within like at the 2-month mark and make this isn't it long term. You'll be like, well, I'll try to fix it and make it be something.
Yes, exactly.
I don't believe you anymore.
About what?
Anything.
Excuse me?
I feel like I'm sitting across from the Joker. Wait, so what do you look for in a guy?
He calls her call a woman wearing makeup sitting across the desk from you a joker. That's crazy shit right there, dude. That is actually nuts. Okay, let's see where this goes.
Guy, like, what's the most important thing?
Honesty.
You're not even honest.
What do you mean?
I don't think I could trust you.
What do you mean? I just overshared so much to you.
I don't know if it's real or not.
Why isn't it real? Why do you think it's real? Why don't you think it's real?
Because it's so far left or right. It's just crazy. It's
the thing that's crazy to me is that you don't trust me after I've been honest.
I don't know if you've been honest.
Why wouldn't I be honest? Why would I
Because
just
you
make
have this
things up?
smirk. It sounds like you say things and it's like to get a rise out of me or something. You're like, it's almost like you saw this conversation going so well and such a good connection that you're like, I gotta get crazier to turn him off. Maybe that's what's happening.
To be honest.
They're saying in the chat, he's going to hit her with the, oh, I get it. You're a lesbian. Oh, I get it. I understand why you're not picking up on this vibe. You're a goddamn lesbian.
I am insulted.
Good. How's that feel? Good, right?
Cops
Feels
are
good
coming
to be
for you.
insulted a little bit.
Cops are coming for him. I mean,
does it feel like, what do you want me to just like kiss your feet? How boring would that be?
What?
You're a 7 now, so you've worked your way up.
Well, I was a 5.
No, you're. I think actually
our rating?
getting to know you.
the whole thing is just,
You're a solid 8.
you're a solid 8 now, he says.
I think that's good.
The twists and turns.
Has someone actually said you're a 10?
You know what? No, my mom.
Well, she did a great job with you.
I think like my favorite comment on one of my clips was like, it had like 5,000 likes, and it was like, this clip reminded me I need to hug my daughter and tell her I love her.
Oh shit!
A lot of truth in that.
I think I'm gonna need to I feel like I should take a shower after this.
Wow, your opinion on me just really.
You're the first.
I need to take a shower after this. Okay. Now it's going to start. The roller coaster is going to start back up again. The negging. And then he's go, but I still like to be inside you one day.
I think I'm going to need to I feel like I should take a shower after this.
Wow, your opinion on me just really twisted.
You're the first guest where I'm like, I should shower after this episode.
That's really mean.
Is that too far? That's gonna get me. I'm gonna get attacked for that one. Sometimes I cut clips where it's like I'm roasting a little bit, and like the women are just like triggered by like some guy that.
Why do you need to shower after
them.
talking to me?
Because you're dirty.
Why am I dirty?
You're not dirty. I think that I would enjoy having sex with you, and it'd be a very fun time. And I think.
Exactly my fucking goddamn point. Exactly my goddamn point. What the fuck even gave you the idea that is where the conversation is fucking going right now? What is even happening? You just got done telling this bitch like she worked her way up from like a 5 to a 7. Very bad number in a girl's eyes, right? And then you go, oh, what did you give you an 8? We give you an 8, you know? You neg her a little bit more. Call her a liar. Tell her she's dirty. You have to take a shower, and then you just go, I could see us fucking the shit out of each other. I could see us making crazy-ass babies. Psychotic babies. The kind that would pull off, like, eco-terrorism.
Like some guy that
Why do you need to shower after
them.
talking to me?
Because you're dirty.
This is a
Why
flirt.
am I dirty?
You're not dirty. I think that I would enjoy having sex with you, and it'd be a very fun time, and I think we would have good sex, and I think we'd have good chemistry. I think we have a good time just
You're
in
really
general.
freaked out by my presence.
No, I'm not freaked out by your presence. I just think that, I don't know, I feel like you have secrets. I don't feel like you would be your true self
Why
with
is
me.
it that me oversharing made you think that I have secrets?
What did you overshare about? Because we cut it out, so no one knows.
Okay.
So that gap, she told me some wild shit, and I cut it out. And I can't tell you guys what it is, but it was wild. And now she wants to use that.
Freaked out.
Was it wilder than saying, I think that we would have great chemistry and great sex, and I just want to be all in your guts, and I just want to feel you from the inside. That's what I'm saying. No homo. You know? Nothing, there's nothing behind that. Just feel like I should frick you a little bit. You know? That was nuts to me. What else is on here? It's like he will not take no for an answer type shit, right? So now, look, we're starting to run out of time here. We're going to listen to this douchebag date. Oh, wait. No. He does say inside you. I thought that was the cringy. I thought what we just heard was cringy. No, it gets cringier. Before we hear his douchebag date idea, right? Listen to this.
Like you would be like, kind of.
Yeah.
I wonder when do you think the next time we'll see each other again? Probably not.
I've never even run into you.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever ran into you.
I've never met you.
So even if I live here, we probably won't even run into each other because you travel a lot and stuff. Maybe we could FaceTime?
What?
Dude.
Do you like FaceTiming? I'm a fun guy to talk to. I can be your friend. You can friend zone me and I'll accept it. But no.
Yeah,
still there.
We've just witnessed you accept the friend zone for the past 42 minutes. We've witnessed you accept it like, you know, I've never seen acceptance better than that. You will not take no for an answer.
How? I mean, I haven't seen her side of whatever she's doing, but how is she sitting through all this?
I don't know. The second that, if I was her, the second he would have been like, I think we would have great chemistry and great sex, and like I'd like to just bend you over backwards, and I would have been like, all right, it was nice. You can cut the cameras. You know, I would have been out of that bitch. I would have been out of there. This guy's giving me the ick, is what the girls say, right? This is what Red Bar likes to call a sex guy. Right? I'm even doing it like a sex guy. All right? And we don't like a sex guy. There is a lot of truth in Red Bar's perception of that. Like these guys, like any famous guy who's like their whole thing is sex, you can't trust that guy. Like there's no morality in that. Trying to just fuck as many girls as you possibly can. There's nothing good about that. Nothing good will come of that. It doesn't make you the man as much as you think it does. Like nothing about it is cool. Like if you're going to be that guy, keep it to yourself. Right? Just be the man in silence. Real niggas move in silence, they say. You know? You can't sit there and be bragging about it, bringing it up, making it your whole identity. This is going to fucking turn people off to you. On top of that, you have a colorful-ass background with none other than fucking Chris Diddler, okay? Mr. Chris D'Elia, sex addict, fucking extraordinaire. You have this crazy-ass fucking past with him. But you're totally going to accept the friend zone. No problem. When's the next time we'll see each other? We should FaceTime right after the show. We should FaceTime each other. I'll walk you home. I'll FaceTime you the whole way home.
I'm a fun guy to talk to. I can be your friend. You can friend zone me and I'll accept it. But no. I'm still there, you know, just waiting for the right opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, you've told me some of the people in your past. Come on. What do you do? Like, I'm not going to not try.
Yeah.
I'm officially always, now that I know you, I want you to know that even when we do interact in the future, know that I want to. And I'm never going to not
You
try.
want to what?
Feel what it's like to be inside of you.
Double down on that. Double down on that one, buddy. Holy shit. Just know that anytime I see you, I'm going to be thinking about being all up in them guts, bitch. Ain't nothing you can do to escape it. Hey, you see this face? Hey, you see this face right here?
She didn't get up and walk away.
You see this fucking face? He goes, I am the click commander. You remember Jay and Silent Bob? I am the click commander. Whenever you see clit, you're going to see this fucking face. This is the same energy I'm getting. Just know, Natalie, please. I need you to understand this. Anytime you see me, I'm going to be thinking about it. I'm going to be thinking about being inside of you. I'm going to be thinking about that. Okay, so just know when you see me, you're not safe. Okay, you're not safe.
What do you do? Like, I'm not gonna not try.
Yeah.
I'm officially.
Well, we got to see that from the beginning.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, you've told me some of the people in your past. Come on. What do you do? Like, I'm not gonna not try.
Yeah.
I'm officially always, now that I know you, I want you to know that even when we do interact in the future, know that I want to, and I'm never gonna not
You
try.
want to what?
Feel what it's like to be inside of you.
That is That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's really, really.
Is that too forward?
No, that's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said.
That's the problem with you.
And then he almost saves it. He goes, "That's the problem with you. That's the fucking issue right there." You know? It's the fact that me saying that to you is the sweetest thing that you've ever heard. She was joking. She was joking, okay? Now listen, a douchebag guy needs to take a woman on a douchebag date. Am I right or am I right? You know, Tim Dillon, yes or yes. Right? Listen to this guy's date. His date idea.
Like a fun night for me with like we go to dinner and have drinks. And like we have a fun time.
Really original.
No, but it's like, and then we like see. Well, I'm not going in a hot air balloon. Like, what do we like? Like, let's just vibe and see what happens, and then we'll go somewhere and there's a DJ or something. I don't know.
Yeah. DJ.
There could be.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Like, not like a rap DJ.
Not like a rap DJ. That doesn't make it any less cringe, in my opinion. Tell me that's not, I mean, typical fuck a boy date, right?
Yeah.
Let's just go somewhere, grab some drinks. Nothing special. You will pay half. And just know I'm going to be thinking about being inside of you. And then we will end the night on something chill. Like a DJ. Something chill. Hold on. We're not talking about that fucking hip hop, hip it to the hip hop and you don't stop the rocket to the no, not rap. Talking about house and bass, you know that boom 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 boom, that fucking music. This is crazy shit. We're almost done. I know. I'm putting everybody through hell.
I don't, but I like to eat out. You like to eat out?
Yeah.
I like to eat out. That was a dog whistle. I like to eat out. You like to eat out?
Dad cooks.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't, but I like to eat out. You like to eat out?
Yeah.
You don't have any allergies or anything? Like a fun night for me with like we go to dinner and have drinks and like we have a fun time.
Really original.
No, but it's like, and then we like see. Well, I'm not going in a hot air balloon. Like, what do we like? Like, let's just vibe and see what happens, and then we'll go somewhere and there's a DJ or something. I don't know.
Yeah. DJ.
There could be.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Like, not like a rap DJ.
Yeah.
House more.
Okay.
Yeah. Just typical douchebag.
Yeah. When's the last time you went on a date?
Self-reporting. We do like that. Now listen, the ending, the awkward ending. This is gonna send you guys, and this will be the end of our segment.
I would have had to just get up and walk away.
You would have just left. You would have never even let the fucking it get to this point. This is like one of them situations where you know how like when people, this is a very fucked up thing to say, but like a woman will get sexually assaulted. A guy will be like, she was practically begging for it, right? It's like, what the fuck, dude? This is it right here. You need to get out. Like, you need to leave that situation. Like, we don't give a fuck about the podcast credit. Your life is more valuable than this, girl. At least to somebody. The dog. You have a dog at home. You know, think about him. Nobody else gives a fuck. I can tell you that. I mean, I would be upset. Because I wouldn't be able to make fun of her anymore. He'd kill her, and then I would. What else am I going to do? I'm going to keep making fun of him? I don't know if I can stomach this fucking guy. You know? Let's end this segment on something nice. A nice little kiss, right? Do they kiss or do they not kiss? We don't know.
I forgot about this.
You forgot about this. Listen to how he says they end every episode here. Listen to this, guys. It's the sweetest way to fucking finish out this segment.
Do you know how I end every episode?
How?
With a kiss.
No, you do not.
That's just so how it's how it is. It's like we just end. It's just like however you want. It could be on the cheek or whatever.
Nice.
So I'm gonna get up.
Nope.
I'm gonna get up and just.
You kiss the producer or?
No, I mean no. I just like we kind of just for the sake of the show. And then, like, I put graphics on with fireworks at the end. There's fireworks.
I don't think so.
And we just it could just be on the cheek, or I could do it on your forehead.
No.
Hand.
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Womp. Womp. Look at this guy right here. They put on the music, the piano music. Boom, boom, doom, 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 doom. That should be a sad fucking violin right here. Look at that face, dude. I can't imagine a guiltier face than this. Let's give it up for Michael Lenoci. Holy shit.
So did you watch any more of his podcast?
I will be watching every single fucking episode. I'm literally starting from the first or from the latest one. I'm working backwards. I will be watching every single fucking episode of Mike Lenoci's. He might be a permanent segment on the show. Here's one thing before we get out of here. I got to know if the kiss thing is actually real.
Yeah.
Like, is he actually kissing these motherfuckers? Like, okay, he said this Gabby Bryan girl, he also hit it off just as well as he did with this girl, right? So now let's see. Who knows?
I mean, look.
I might be reporting on this full episode later. I have to see the end. Is there an actual kiss at the end? What?
Her face.
Oh, yeah. She looks moist. Something about her looks moist. Do you know? I shouldn't be seeing this. I shouldn't be seeing the highlights on your forehead blown out like that. Means your skin's too slick. Too much reflection going on there. You know who else has skin like this? Whitney Cummings. Whitney Cummings always looks like she has like a slick film on her. Like if you went to hug her, she'd squeeze out of your hands and shoot into the air like a fucking rocket. This fucking stupid bitch. All right, let's see if they end up kissing at the end. I got to see that, and then we're out of here.
Besides that, I mean, I've had fun, but have a little respect.
All right,
you know,
well,
I'm from New Jersey. Have some goddamn respect.
I've always wanted to date a Jersey girl.
We're a lot of fun.
We just start the episode at a random location. The woman is already telling him, have some respect, bro. Watch the shit that comes out of your mouth. I'm from Jersey, nigga.
I would say we're some of the best.
Okay, so you wouldn't know this, but how I end every episode.
Okay, tell me.
I end with a kiss.
No.
Oh my God, he does it to them all. He does it to them. I guarantee you there's a girl throughout this. There's 76 episodes of this. One of them hasn't kissed him. This is fit. This guy is a fisherman right here.
Interested.
Holy shit. It looks like we have a new series to watch here on Lost Ox Media, Ashley. We will be getting into this. Does he kiss? Do they kiss?
Oh.
She says no.
Illegal.
What do you mean it's illegal?
You can't be.
Every episode I've ever had.
Oh, my peptide dealer just texted me. Are you on peptides?
No.
Ooh,
right.
Change the subject.
You can't just end every podcast with a kiss.
That's how every episode ends with a kiss.
That's illegal.
It's not illegal if it's consensual.
Yeah, but saying that it's how you end every podcast is not consensual.
The person makes the choice of how they want that kiss to be.
Oh, you could air kiss me from there.
Ooh.
You could blow me a kiss from there.
That was a checkmate. I mean, this bitch is blonde, but she's smart. That was a checkmate. She goes, if you're forcing me into it, that's rape. You're going to rape me now? Yeah, I thought we were having a good time. You know, what the fuck is this?
Do you want to blow a kiss? I'm not blowing a kiss.
Well, how else would you air kiss?
You can do it. I'm not doing
anything because it's not my podcast.
I'm not blow kissing someone.
Okay, well, you're not kissing me.
Okay, what about like on the cheek?
That's a kiss. I'm saying no.
What about like here?
No.
What about my hand?
Nope.
All right.
You have one option and one option only, and it's blowing me a kiss.
What about?
No.
2-finger.
No. I want you to blow a kiss. If you're gonna end every episode with a kiss.
Like, do I go? Oh, like that?
Yeah. Was that so
on
fucking
the chest?
hard?
What are you, a Native American?
I mean, this was the greatest find I could have possibly imagined. So now you're telling me at the end of every episode I get to watch you embarrass yourself in front of these women. No brainer, dude. Give it up for Michael Lenoci one more time, dude. Holy shit. 4 hours of solid gold tonight. And this was just the intro. This was just the intro right now. We have a lot of stuff.
We've got a great show, and I've wasted a lot of time.
Red bar. All right. So that's going to do it for us over here at Lost Ox Media. As always, we like to say, Thank you for sticking it out with us. You know, we love the listeners. We love you guys so much. The chats make my fucking night. Every single time we have one of these, just listening to the shit you guys come up with in the chats is second to none. So just know you're just as important to the show as we are. As always, like, comment, subscribe. You can be a member over at lostox.media. You can get discounts on merch. You can buy old merch that we don't sell anymore. The episodes are uncut. We cut like the waiting room music out and like the break music and the end music just for copyright shit on YouTube. But you'll get the full episodes with all the music. And then when we do our smoke break lives, we put those on the website as well. We're not trying to paywall a bunch of shit for anyone who does want to be a member. It's more or less like if you want to support the show, it's literally $2.50 a month. I mean, come on. It's a better deal than Red Bar, you know? So and with that being said, until next time, I wish you all well. I wish you adieu, and I wish you goodbye. I'm tripping over myself. It's late. I'm dying. We are going to end the show on a very lovely song. This song right here is called Infant Sorrow by Mr. Aldous Snow. This one is in tribute to our new favorite fool, Michael Lenoki. Until next time, see you guys later.